So either we win or we lose with that 2.
Yeah, something like that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirates of the Red Isles. I am your host, Wuten, and today we have some interesting things in store. Namely, another 20 new crewmates, by the way.
You did this to yourself.
I was going to say you did this to you.
I did, but you know what? It's gonna be fucking great. Anyway, quick little introduction here. I am the benevolent DM, Wuten, that is allowing this massive crew of pirates to sail the 7 seas. Hana is currently, Cygnus is getting some much-needed rest after a hard work week, so Hana will not be joining us today. But, in the meantime, going down the list, we have Ulki being played by Ebony Inkstone. We have Ryuuko being played by Kai.
Hello.
We have GutiSerenade playing Saphyrus and Cubados.
Hello.
We have Valen played by Solar.
Hello.
We have Luna playing as Nagaina.
Hello.
And last but certainly not least, Aesop being played by Chaotic.
Hello.
And let it be known that out of this entire campaign, I think Chaotic at the time was the only one. Chaotic and Ebony are the only ones that did not voice a character in the latest Daring Douche.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway.
All I remember is I did the wee woos.
Yeah, you did the wee woos.
I regret nothing about that.
I remember nothing. It was so long ago.
It was a
You don't
long...
sound like
minute.
yourself.
I don't even remember who I played.
You played, fuck. It was
Characters.
like... Yeah, you played...
Like,
You played Twilight and Rarity, and I think one of the spa ponies, I think.
Yeah, that sounds
the
about
line from that
right.
is so long ago that I don't recognize your voice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I did do a double take.
Does not sound like that any longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, in the meantime, last time on Pirates of the Red Isles, the crew went out against a slave plantation, beat the fuck out of some orcs, and rescued some captured indentured servants that were working on the plantation. So let me go ahead and slide y'all over to the siren, and we will let y'all pop down and meet the new crew.
The ones that are choosing to stay and the ones that are choosing to go.
Indeed.
Oh, the Espa robot twins multiplied.
Do we have an infestation or, like, should we be worried?
No, we'll be fine.
No, that's
Okay.
right.
That's...
Oh, sorry.
Twinnis?
Sorry.
So, as we slide down here, who would like, as I change the music, let's do that. Yeah.
I will probably... Do you want to go first?
I was gonna say that Ulki probably might be interested in going there because we see a number of orcs and half-orcs, so translation is gonna be required, probably.
Yeah, that was basically what I was going to say.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
else translate for me, yeah.
Valen, yeah, we'll be down there, too.
I'll be making them food like I did the last people.
Okay.
Giving them a good hearty first meal on board.
All right.
I've got to give them checkovers for, don't want them bringing sicknesses aboard. We don't want Hannah's stuck in her hammock, and I'm like, well, let's not have anyone else stuck in their hammocks.
Yeah, Hana will be... drop her in here for her stuff.
Yeah.
There. Just let her rest up. Popping down here. So, you have the 10 twins.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, my lord.
Just echo chamber.
So,
That was so grateful.
so speaking with a lot of the various humans and other humanoid races that I am not that are represented by this, but I am not representing by individual tokens. They would like to be similar to the ones from before, dropped off at the nearest port that would not lead them back into slavery. Ideally, that itself would be Sangor.
Well, lucky us. Lucky them. That's where we're headed next.
Well, I want
Yeah.
nothing to do with you either.
Perfect. So, in the meantime, slide them all over here.
Yeah, fuck them slavers.
Fuck them.
You just hear from upstairs.
Right. Gentlemen, would be so kind to translate the Orcish for me. I'm afraid
Sure.
I'm still learning the dialect.
All right.
Besmara smiles upon the lot of you this day, and you have the choice to either be cast to the port when we arrive in Sengol to do as you please, or you may join us, board our vessel, and perhaps future vessels to come, as we plunder, pillage, and make our names known to the world and the seas beyond.
All right.
Very enthusiastic translation.
I see. So, I will go
I just
ahead.
imagine Valen going, no, wait, and then using like a bigger word, interjecting sometimes.
It's like that. Like, so Saphyrus is like giving a very simple, like, you know, he just says that, and then Ulki says it, but with a lot more emphasis and with more energeticism, and then Valen's just saying it like really tiredly.
It's just like Baconator or something.
All their ears perk up.
All right. So among this crowd, there are of course the big hulking orcs. There are the slightly less hulking but still big half orcs, and a number of humans and a singular dwarf. It's a fucking miracle how the dwarf managed to survive for this long, but there he is. You know, he will.
Good lad.
He looks like
Yeah.
someone who would be a survivor.
Well, as long as you're out on the seas, you're gonna need someone who's pretty good with working with tools and the woodworking, stoneworking, metalworking. I suppose I'm your guy.
Yes,
Woodworking, you say?
I suppose
Aye.
Valen here would be one of your partners in crime.
Valen, pleasure to be working with you.
Admagorn, pleasure. And he will clasp your hand with a
Nice.
big, burly, stout hand, and
You see Valen shaking all over the place, just getting
Whoa,
waved,
whoa, whoa.
getting waved by him.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say that Valen says that in his dwarvish tongue.
All right. So in that case, I will add pirates, not pirates. Give me a second.
Boy, Rit.
I was spelling it
Pirates.
wrong initially. Okay. So Admug is going to be the carpenter's mate, and I will go ahead and move them around in the crew order. drag him down to ship officers. Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and make a heal check. I'm going to check them all over real quick.
Okay. Go ahead and make your heal.
And Ulki probably is gonna introduce himself to the orc folks and ask who of them might require some translating effort in Orcish
Okay.
to make them feel more at
I know Orcish as well, so I can speak to the orcs and half-orcs as well when I'm checking them over. So
Perfect.
Also introduce as, the body swing.
Nope.
I still have a 14, but
Yeah, that's a 14. still,
Congrats, you
so-
gave them tetanus.
Ebony,
fact-
did you just say the boaties Wayne?
Yes.
Yeah, the boaties one.
All right. In fact, Aesop, since you are in a familiar and safe environment, I'm going to say that you can take 10 on that heal check.
okay. Well, then it'll be 23.
Hell yeah. Most everyone seems fine and healthy.
I bring food down.
There is one, I believe. Let's see. Let me try to see if I can find his handout here.
You got a lot to sift through.
Yeah, I have 20 new handouts, by the way.
You did this.
Also, I in particular love this guy. I know him. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Zipjack.
so I will drop in Abin Lamley. And he is an
He
old
looks like
sea
a-
dog. He seems so otherwise healthy, but he does have a bad leg, basically.
Okay.
So I'll add that to his. He has a bad leg. Boom. There we are.
It means I'll let the officers know, and they can try to assign him work that will try to keep him off his leg.
Mhm.
Maybe he can peel potatoes or something. I don't know.
Yeah. He can be cook's mate, possibly.
Another cook's mate. There you go. Helping
Yeah.
with more preparation, so it's quicker and easier.
With more people coming here, we're probably gonna need a full kitchen
Yeah,
staff.
we need help.
Yeah, you're gonna need more kitchen staff. So
All right, Abin Lamley, cook's mate. There we are.
All right.
it means you'll be getting more +2s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll also mean that whenever, if for whatever reason Croup needs to hop off the ship, y'all will
Croup
still
needs
have.
to fly the coop.
Yeah, if he needs to fly the coop, you guys will
sorry.
still have a someone who can cover the vacancy penalty.
I'm so sorry, but I had to.
Uh huh.
I was right there.
Uh huh. I know. Alright, let's see.
Can we get a raffle check?
Oh God.
Well, actually,
no.
Goody, there is a mechanic for that. A little
Mm-hmm.
something called headhunting. Search for the perfect crew member at a port. It is a DC 25 profession sailor plus any disrepute you want to spend.
/ a stolen gleam.
Indeed.
Ratfolk chef needed. Just don't ask questions, please.
Your name is now Remy. I don't care what it was before. It is Remy now.
Brilliant. All right. I actually forgot to promote this on my Twitter because
Oh, no.
I was rolling out of bed literally into the game here. So give me just
You
a
literally
second.
just rolled out of bed straight, landed in your chair, and went like, okay.
I mean, I have a bed that I sometimes sleep in, like right over here next to me. So literally, yeah.
Rolled out.
I just have this mental image of Saphyrus. I don't like food. I love it. And I don't swallow if I don't love it.
Oh my god.
All right then.
We are a 5-star chef's ship.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Can we just do like the fucking One Piece restaurant ship that were also pirates on the side?
I don't know, Ebony. How deep do I need to watch into it to understand what it is?
What enough?
What
Just
about
20 episodes.
Okay.
It's too long.
Not bad.
Jeez.
You might
two
want
seasons-
this episode
that's two-
over here for a little extra context, but other than
That's
that,
2 seasons of anime in today's standard.
Yeah. Nowadays, yeah. Jesus. All right. So, Ulki, you are. Is there any orc or half orc that you are particularly interested in here?
Particularly these 3. This one, and this one.
Okay. So, let me just pull them out individually. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this one. Let me see which ones those are. Let's see. So the first one, he introduces himself as Krelag Zeph, and sharp eyes train on your every movement while speaking with this orc. He is quite intimidating as he hulks over most of the crew.
How tall is he?
He is 7 foot even.
Oh. He's taller than me.
Yeah, he is a big boy.
Not taller
The
than me.
second is
Let's fight.
Second introduces himself as a half-orc named Drakvir. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Drakvir. Of note, 2 scars run down the side of his face. Very long scars rolling down there. And the third one...
they almost look like they could be whip cuts.
Yeah, could be. And the third is Seneca.
Adorable.
Yeah. She has a friendly smile bordered by tusks on either side. She just seems generally happy to be here.
Oh. Is she a half orc or a full orc?
Half orc.
Oh. All 3 of them are half orc, or the first one was a full orc?
First one was a full orc. The other 2 are half orcs.
The guy with the whips down his face, it's pretty obvious that he's a half orc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes more after his human side by the looks of it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna introduce in full orcish. I'm gonna do this in normal voice because I have no idea what Ulki would say.
That's fine. That's fine.
I just very happy to have some extra strong hands on this ship. Looking forward to work with you. And I want to know a little bit more about them, especially the 2 half orcs.
All right. Well,
What can they do?
well, not really much to say. We were hired hands on that plantation, but well, hired hands in the forced work sense. We didn't really get much pay, but we can do most anything along the ship. I know this guy over here. He will gesture to Krelag. I know this guy is able to shoot a bow from well, about a half a mile away. Last I checked, and the orc will.
Oh,
Here's Hana's ears perk up from the other room.
Kind of gonna like him, yeah.
he's a Louis build.
Oh, really? I've heard stories about archers that are able to shoot those distance.
Sounds like he's someone to go up in a crow's nest.
I was about to say.
Tell me, my boy, have you heard of the legend that is
God damn it.
what is his name? Larry, Lemmy?
Lebanon? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Roll a knowledge history check, Ulki.
Oh, no. He's legendary.
Can I
Do
roll
I have
this?
that? I don't have history.
The Louis legend.
Whoever has knowledge history, go ahead and roll it. If you're
The Legend of Louis Loquacious. Is that a word? That feels like it's a word. It feels like it's a word.
It sounds like you're a word that means you're beautifully squishy.
Yeah,
So-
it does.
so
That is a
Valen.
word.
Valen.
Given to fluent or excessive talk.
Mm-hmm.
So Valen.
What is this?
It is an obscure legend,
Type it.
but some
One that the archers wouldn't have told you. I'm sorry, continue.
So, some speak of a legendary archer that once helped the heroes of Nertor, the champions, if you will, dealing with an orc attack on the city of Naya, and to this day, some of them even mimic his war cry. As he defiantly stood against the orcish hordes with a "fuck you, cunt."
I would say you can still hear it on the wind.
You
Yes.
sometimes
I've heard much of his story from being in my time in Naya. Yes.
the
I still
legend,
remember.
the legend, however small, of Llewellyn ap Malwys, Louis the Artillery.
Oh my god.
I gotta go. I just gotta go. Good luck.
I want to die.
Sorry, I lost
Oh,
connection for a
my.
bit. What happened?
I
So
just can't
I was
stay here any longer.
I was just describing the legend of Llewellyn ap Malwys, Louis the Artillery. Valen is quite familiar with it from his time in the colleges of Naya.
Oh, so you're familiar with the war cry?
Well, in a sense, yes, though I've never uttered it myself.
Wanna give it a go?
Not really.
I don't know. I want to hear it.
Perhaps
And,
save it for-
and then
perhaps save
and
it
then
for our raid.
and then in full orcish bellowing.
Oh no!
Fuck you, cunt!
Writes that down, puts it in my dictionary. Understood.
Yes, it sounds a little bit like that, I suppose.
Ulki is just gonna try to return that a bit louder.
No, fuck
you
you!
can- you
No,
can-
fuck you!
We're
See
actually on a
Valen's
proper
like
fire.
hat shake.
Oh my god. And Ulki, go ahead, roll me an intimidate check to see how well you do.
Oh,
No. This is just to determine how well you pull off the "fuck you, cunt," because it is a war cry. Hell, fucking
Natural
yes,
20.
you do.
Oh!
Oh.
I think
And
you just got respect from them.
just
Krillog.
like vocal cords rearrange. It echoes to the whole.
And
So-
Krillog, seeing you match the war cry, is going to smile and just place a meaty hand on your shoulder. and just pat you a couple of times. And he will say in full Orcish, "You have my bow."
So, we're saving that for raid, right? I'm on board.
When was raid again? I forgot.
Okay, we raid on Fridays and Saturdays.
Well, you see,
It's 8 p.m.
we take the ship to Ultimates on Saturday afternoons.
And then we take him to Savages on Sunday mornings.
Now, Wuten, this gentleman over here, is he as finely dressed as his profile indicates?
Not currently.
Okay. Because he was sticking out a little bit to me, regardless. He seems like, a larger gentleman.
He should be. And with that, we'll go ahead and slide all these ones over here, and I'll pop this one out over for Saphyrus and get you the handout. Is it Verloc? Yes. Verloc. Yes. Verloc. Burly man with a boisterous personality. More than happy to join your crew.
Oh, I love him. He reminds me to Uncle Mario.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does everyone here have an Uncle Mario?
I don't know about you, but I don't
do
know
now.
about Uncle Mario.
Ebony, don't out me from my art sources.
Wait, is he? Is he?
He's Uncle Mario from Assassin's Creed 2, yes.
No, sorry.
Uncle Mario.
How dare you call
Come on,
out
guys,
my...
we're doing our best. We do our best, okay?
I thought
Yeah,
that was
we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Anyway.
No, it was not a criticism.
I know. It's just like, don't out my art sources. Anyway. Saphyrus, looking over the gathered crowd, he catches your eye and your eyes meet.
Okay.
Ah, welcome. I see you're the captain then, and he will stride his way through the gathered crowd over here, and
That be good, sir.
clasp your hand in a strong handshake. The name's Verloc.
Verloc. Captain Saphyrus Ortruda. Happy to have you aboard, good chum.
Happy to be aboard. This is, I've been looking it over since I got aboard. This seems to be a merchant vessel from across the sea?
You're a merchant yourself, then, I take it. Or ran with some, perhaps.
Well, not... I suppose you could say that. Let's just say I've been around the Isles, and I know my way around a ship. And I must say, you've quite outdone yourself with this fine vessel. What's it called?
We call her the Siren. To
Siren.
date, she is our first and most precious pearl.
I see. Well, let's hope that we make quite a name for ourselves, don't we?
And through expansion, we shall do just that. It's like an echo chamber of like noble-esque laughter.
I was thinking you guys were doing the Dark Souls laugh. Like, goddamn.
Alright. Verloc is on board, ready to go here.
Beautiful.
Mario.
Is there any other individuals that caught the eye of people? Ulki?
Yeah, I'm curious about this member as well. Are they an orc as well?
They are a half-orc.
Ooh.
In fact, Ulki, would that be a knowledge local check?
I don't have local.
For like information about specific races, would that be knowledge local check?
I have
Local is for
nature.
humanoids.
Huh?
Local is for humanoids, yes.
Okay. Ulki, do you have heal check?
I can use knowledge nature instead of heal checks.
Okay. Yeah. That should be okay then.
Yes, I have the the.
And Aesop would likely also gather this here as well. With his 23 on his. Oh, well, yeah, you too. So this appears to be an albino half-orc. Alabaster skin marks this half-orc woman as an albino of her kind.
Very cool.
She introduces herself as Blanca.
Original.
Yeah, it's quite original. I'm glad you like my creativity.
I like it and I appreciate it.
Yay.
So, what is it that you can do? What are your skills?
I hit things hard.
I like that.
I like you. I'm gonna offer
I like this one.
a big handshake and gonna a little tight grip in a friendly manner.
All right, she will meet it. You have an axe of some kind. I know that you pirates tend to use swords and curved swords, and that's not my style. I prefer an axe. That's my, that's just what I'm comfortable with.
Can always get you one.
Looks at my
We can
giant
always make her
sword.
one.
I am not sure if we have any, but we can get you
We
one.
are going down to a port. I'm more than certain we can outfit everybody when we get there.
Indeed, you
Looks
can.
at my giant sword, looks over to Saphyrus. Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're fine, darling. You're fine, my dearest. We
As
can
I-
most certainly make that arrangement.
I'm curious. We don't. I have not met many orcish people in my life. Where are you from?
Well, I'm...
Put Wuten on the spot, why don't you? Goddamn.
All this in perfect orcish, saying I have never met any orcs.
in perfect orcish. I haven't met very many orcs in my life. Well, you could have fooled me with, you speaking our tongue and all. If you must know, there's a reason I'm here. My tribe doesn't really take kindly to as she holds out her arm. My pigmentation, or they would say.
They're lost. I think it's gorgeous.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So I got sold into slavery out here in the Isles.
Their loss, our gain.
Well, you don't need to worry about that anymore, my friend. You are gonna be well taken care of, and you're gonna get plenty of opportunities to use that axe when we get it.
Is it
She will
is it
give-
still is it still considered racist when there's actual separate races? What would you actually call that?
No, that would actually be racism because it's within the confines of a. It's within the confines of a singular race of the tribe, if that makes sense.
No, I get you. I was just randomly thinking. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
No,
Well,
when it's different
She's
races,
albino.
it's advanced
Colours.
racism.
Advanced.
Advanced racism.
This is micro racism, not macro racism.
It's the fact that she's albino, so I'd call it colorism.
Yeah.
It's
That works too.
It's not only the fact that she is albino, but also because she was a half orc as well.
That also doesn't help.
Two things.
Yeah.
She's just got all of the.
Yeah.
All of the isms.
All of the
Now
isms.
she's got a family.
Yeah.
Familyism.
Familyism. Perfect. Nationalism. Materialism.
God damn.
Capitalism.
The
This
paint.
gentleman here in the corner, does he look a bit on the older side?
That, my friend, he seems a bit on the middle-aged side. However,
Okay.
I just want to say, on the note of the isms, Solar, we're all sons of the Patriots now. Anyway,
Fuck's sake.
I'll show you the handout for the one, the only, Big Dom.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
We might need to get 2 axes, guys.
I want to arm wrestle him so badly.
Yeah.
A flowing beard hides the tusks of this half-orc from sight, the only indication of such being his pointed ears. And as you approach him, he will
Bless you.
turn, look down at you, silent, judging. But roll me sense motive.
I look at
Very
him,
well.
silent, yet judging the muscles like, damn.
Damn, huh?
Alright, that's a oops.
What are you doing later, buddy?
Want to
You like-
arm wrestle.
You like
10.
It just seems like he's sizing you up.
That's fair. Well, good sir. Happy to have you aboard. Look like you've seen your fair of battles, and happy to see you with the lot that decided to join us.
okay? Good enough.
As he will just nod and grunt.
It's a
Like-
specialization which we might outfit you with once we arrive at port.
Axe.
2 axes, everybody. Minimum.
I was gonna
Well,
like
Boarding axes so they can use them to climb the sides of ships.
just gonna like side to Ryuuko. Few words and many actions, I suppose.
Well, if there's anything that you may need, you'd only ask.
Food.
Respecting his silence.
I don't know if you caught it, but he also said food.
I think that sounds like it's time for a meal.
I turned to Ryuuko.
Yeah, I brought down a whole bunch of food a bit ago.
Oh yes. In that case, as
Time
you
to
said,
bring everybody up and we
as you're
all
just-
eat.
Yep.
Look at all
Indeed.
these fuckers you have. Look
I
at all
will
these
feast.
people you have to feed.
Gentleman brings
I
up a
set
good
up a-
point. It's about that time.
By the
On
way,
that.
wouldn't it be
Fit
time we
everyone on the ship.
wouldn't it be time we start thinking on getting more hands on the kitchen?
Well, there is this one gentleman here who would probably be best in the kitchen. His leg is a bit, well, not well. So whatever work we could do that would keep him off of it would be best. So he might be well fit for the kitchen to help.
Hmm.
You know,
I
Ryuuko,
know.
now speaking. Go ahead.
I finally decided what voice I'm going to use for the cook's mate now. I've been.
Oh.
I could do it.
I'll be right happy to.
I'll be
I'd
right happy to.
You know, that actually brings to mind, Aesop, with the numbers we have now, how hard pressed are you going to be if you're our chief medic here?
If anyone happens to have at least some manner of training, it might not be a half bad idea to have a few more folks to help, helping hands, shall we say? If any of them happen to have the aptitude for it, you may send them my way.
And actually, are you saying this out loud?
I assume so. We're all
Okay.
kind of down here still. We haven't
In
moved
that
up to
case.
eat yet.
Sure, I presume we're just speculating on our numbers and all that. So.
In that case, I am actually going to have this one step forward to you, Aesop. and will
Mommy.
introduce herself as Nilru. And,
Oh no, she has hips.
and will say
Could be an
that
apron.
while
No,
I
them's the
don't,
hips.
I don't have magic as the typical healers of our tribe, but oh, 1 second.
Infection, amputation. Pink eye, amputation. Blue, amputation.
Amputation. Jesus Christ.
Well, damn.
I had Sabrina come in with a package. I couldn't open it.
Ooh.
So Nilru will say that while she doesn't have any magical aptitude like the typical healers of her tribe and the shamans and all that, she does know her way around holding down patients while being taken care of. And so she's seen a decent few of them. Like, she's seen how the process is done and can probably pick things up as things go along.
I'm more than certain that we can get you more than just the basics. We can get you the fundamentals that would be necessary. I could say that, well, I mean, I would be lying if I said there wasn't magic in my process, but it is all based on things that you can do too.
Ah. Well, all right then.
Yes, a little bit more than just holding people down will be needed, but everything that you seem to have said, you should be able to pick it up well enough. Seems one of the most important traits I've seen out here so far is flexibility, shall one say.
Well, suppose you've got yourself a partner in what's the word? Partner in health?
Medicine, health,
Medicine.
Isoverks.
Well,
I will show you my workstations then, and I suppose you shall report to me then.
well, not to be so forward, I guess, but yeah, that's fine. And she'll make her way back into the crowd as the group makes their way out of the lower storage area and into the main hold here.
Well, I need a cure right now, Doctor, and that is for my stomach.
Well, I believe Ryuuko is the expert on cures for that.
Yes, yes.
She most certainly is.
I had brought out the good food, the big feast.
The food is perfect. And
Look at
while
all these motherfuckers gotta be eat every
Celebration.
single day.
Celebration for our first successful raid.
Yeah, I had been working on it since we got back on the ship. Oh man.
oh yeah,
What type of orchard did we just get them from? Was
A
it
what?
like a? We got them from the
slave plantation.
Yeah. What type of plantation was it?
It was the sugar
Sugarcane.
plantation.
Ah,
Sugar
yes,
cane.
that's what it is.
What
So
are
there's
we
also
doing?
desserts.
Hey,
I used some of the supply. I'm sorry, guys, but
A
What are we
negligible
having?
amount of the supply.
what are we having
not
for
much.
dinner?
I mean, there's like 3. Y'all got 3 tons of sugarcane down in the storage area.
Yeah, I know.
So you're
yeah, no,
good.
I used some of that to make a few pies, but also mostly it's just like, I mean, sushi is my specialty, so it's like a big old fucking platter. I mean, we're on the ocean. Took some
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Caught some fish.
Yeah. So
Sugar skulls.
So as dinner goes along here, I will go ahead and do a flash introduction for each of the new crewmates here. First up,
Alright.
Abbas, an Isles native with tattoos decorating his entire torso.
I
have-
also want to arm wrestle him.
You have Bosco,
and wrestle something else, but that's neither here nor there.
Bosco, a man of few words. You have Khan Moshak, a grizzled man who has likely seen years of combat. You have
How did Solar get in here?
Errol. You have he's just a common plantation
lad.
hand. He's a farm hand.
I love you.
And then Orion Bodvarius.
Ooh,
A
what a name.
man quite pleased with his name.
Well, no shit.
You have
Should be.
Umgir Gunrun, preferring to avoid the fight whenever possible. He's dressed in like a blacksmith's apron, noticeably.
Yeah, you can be on the repair squad. Carpenter
Yeah.
team.
Carpenter.
Team Carpenter.
Team Carpentry.
You have Nimao, an Isles native ready to get to work. You have Grudangimi, a man who always seems to avoid your gaze when talking to you. You have Droll Devon, a dark-skinned orc warrior. Those of you, close observers may recognize this token that I am reusing for this campaign. Anyway. Maka Farim,
Hold on.
a fierce-looking orc with tribal tattoos across his body. It's anyone's guess as to how he was captured into slavery. And finally, last but certainly not least, Arvo Vox. Eyes constantly glowing a golden color. His gaze seems to pierce through to your very soul whenever looking at him.
I want to dare him to ask
Is
Terra.
this an orc paladin?
Oh.
That'd be kind of cool.
Orchidid.
It could be. Roll me
Well, that's questions
roll me a knowledge local or knowledge religion check.
All right.
All right. 19. He isn't a paladin, but he is a cleric.
Oh,
That is helpful to know.
yeah. Bye-bye diseases.
Scurvy be gone.
Cleric of what god could be anyone's guess, but he is indeed a cleric. So with
Cool.
that, we will go ahead and I'm assuming that all of these guys you're just wanting to be swabs, correct? Aside from the ones that are cook's mates and whatnot.
I think one guy needs to be on the carpentry team.
Yeah, there was the dwarf to go join.
Yeah.
basically
I've
helping with the
already
ship.
got those marked
I met the
down for
blacksmith guy
shipmates.
as well.
Yeah. Okay, blacksmith guy. Let's see.
Yeah, the man's with the
Gun.
Umgear gunman.
yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he seemed to be more predisposed to repairing.
So he will
Making
be...
assumptions based on his clothing.
It says in his description he don't like to fight, wearing the clothing. He seems pretty good.
All right.
All right. Well.
Look, if you wear a shirt that says "Born to Hunt Dinosaurs," I'm gonna assume that's why they're extinct. Okay?
Exactly.
All right. Let's
Get
see
it.
Here. Okay. I just want to see if I can.
I want that shirt now, actually.
Born to hunt dinosaurs.
You have
They're
put a
extinct.
name.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right.
And
So,
have
Omgir will be another carpenter's mate, and drag him down here to the shipmates. And there we go. Okay. So, not only Ulki getting shipmates, in addition to that, a couple of others are getting shipmates as well.
Woo!
His mate is going to be Omgir. There we are. All right. Marked it on the spreadsheet. And everyone else, I assume, is going to be swabbies.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I suppose still further notice, yeah.
Until they tell us that they're really good at being not.
I guess
not-
there would only be one other person who could possibly be for a different position, and that was Mr. What's his face? Where is this hiding?
Mr. What's his fuck?
I don't see him. It's because you're moving them around. Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving them around, but you can
The
tag
orc
him
who was
on
good
the
with a bow.
the orc with the
Kraylog.
bow. Kraylog.
Yeah. He could be a lookout possibly.
So I can.
He'd be good for a crow's nest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all
sounds
want me to
good.
put him in the rigor section then?
Sure.
Makes sense to me, yeah.
All right. So I will go ahead and drop him in the rigors. Sliding over there. And then do my sort. Perfect. All right.
Also,
Y'all got
since
quite the crew.
our quartermaster isn't here at the moment, who's going to be putting things on the ship sheet? Is that going to be you, Goody, for now? Because normally Cygnus is the one that handles the ship's
Yeah.
inventory.
I've been putting that there for this session just because he's been away. So I've temporarily taken over that position.
Okay.
Works.
Yeah,
That's
thank
fine
you.
with me.
Yeah, no worries.
I know Cygnus usually handles it, so if I dove in, I'd be like, oh, what did
Yep.
you do?
If you go over to the ship sheet, you'll already see that I've marked those specific people as like carpenter's mate, cook's mate, etc. So
Okay.
I've also marked down the names of the passengers. So we have, in no particular order, Gary, William, Albert, Rack, Shaq, Benny, Paul, Rick, Sneed, Griffith, Mark, Carl, and Gary 2.
Harry.
Gary too.
Gary 2. That's his last name. 2.
2.
Is it? Is
How do I
it?
know
T-
how do I know it
O-
doesn't? How do I know that it doesn't say ill?
Eel. Gary Eel. Because if it was that way, he'd say it that way.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Why would he introduce him as anything other than Gary 2 if he wasn't Gary 2?
You're the second Gary on the ship. That's fucking why.
I could have done it. Well, did you?
Plot twist.
I mean,
the
no, but I
Gary-
could have.
fucking- Plot twist. Gary 2 is actually the first Gary on the ship.
Gary 2 is the first Gary. Gary's the second Gary.
Introduces him. The new one introduces himself as Gary. Hey, I'm Gary 2.
And then
Anyway.
we find another one, and he's
Anyway.
like, "Hey, I'm Gary 14. But are there more of you? Not that you know of."
God.
Garys are like cockroaches. You meet once, there's 1,000 more in the vault.
Is like that fucking thing that happened last year, the battle. We all get on a single point to fight. Whoever wins keeps the name. I think it was Tyler.
Oh no, it was
Yes,
something
the
else.
ultimate Tyler or something.
Was it Tyler? I swear it was a different name.
It was probably a different name,
I
but
swear it started with a J.
I don't remember. It
Josh.
Oh, damn.
Josh.
Josh, the ultimate Josh.
Haha!
All right.
Yeah.
It did
Little
start with a
Josh.
J. I win.
Hey. There it is. All right. So, with that,
It wasn't
we
Final
have...
Fantasy 14 knowledge. Didn't store it.
Perfect. All right. So, was there any other roleplay that wanted to happen before we transition over to the ocean map?
Ocean Man.
I'm just here for the ride today.
I get that.
Yeah, no, not really. I'm good.
Let's
Vibing.
get riding.
Yeah.
boys.
Choo choo.
Choo choo indeed. All right.
Yep.
So, sliding on over to the map of the Isles. Okay, so we slide down here. We're just setting off the coast from hitting that slave plantation, and Sengor's about 2 days away.
All right.
Put a little circle where it was. There we go.
Indeed. With that,
I don't think there's much more for us to do till we get there, get our crew outfitted, let the people off, sell our goods, listen for any rumors of dungeons, ships, plantations, whatever else could make money, and then sail back off into the ocean.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to go on a treasure hunt.
That sounds like fun.
Let me grab.
Go find X marks the spot, guys. It's not a pirate. We're not pirates till we find X marks the spot.
I'll have you know that that is a very out of date custom, and there are very little X's. I usually find pirates use Y's these days.
Oh, fucking god.
Why?
Well, just because you don't have a lot of X's doesn't mean the rest of us don't. Wait a second.
Well, when we carry our treasure, you can use an X.
Ow! Oh my god! Oh, I was burned by that one. Ooh!
Jeez. All right.
Anyone have fire resistance?
No.
No! You certainly did not.
Sorry, what was it? My internet peaked a little bit.
You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
You're fine.
No, I want to know. No, I want to know.
We're talking about X marks the spot, and Kai said, yeah, and then Valen's like, I find they use Y's now. Kai said, yeah, well, just because,
You don't have a lot of X's doesn't mean the rest of us don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
I'm saying he doesn't get pussy.
He doesn't get the puss.
No
Did get the
maidens?
thoughts, though.
No
No
maidens. No
Did
maidens
get the
at
pancakes,
all.
though.
No maidens.
No light speed.
He did. As Chaotic did say though, he did get pancakes.
That is
Yeah,
maidens.
thanks for that.
Valen.
Thanks for that, Aesop.
No mermaidens.
Oh,
Oh,
well, you can have some more when we go back.
Yes, I'll be joining you, chum. Might even
I'm,
feed you some myself.
I'm going to work on my
Al,
carpentry.
can I go on
Bye.
that trip?
Going to work on comfortable. Okay.
The outside of the ship needs varnishing. Goodbye.
He disappears over the side. Whee!
He just jumps
It'd be very interesting if he was the teleporting teleportation school mage. He's just like, the ship needs varnishing. Bye. So,
Did it again.
first day traveling here. Let's see. Okay.
Whee! Anyways.
Hop in there. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm just trying to think if
Not
there's
gonna
anything
sneeze.
that
Fuck.
Don't you hate
Alright.
that?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. All right.
So I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I should be making using any funds over the next couple of days, but I'm not sure if there is. Once again, if there's anybody on board that wants potions, I'm more than happy to make it for them. They just have to pay for it.
Yep.
I do it at cost, though, so that includes all of our NPCs as well.
Indeed. All right.
I would, but I just don't have a lot of money. I'm trying to save to.
I know. This is why we
convert
need to.
spells.
This is why we need to do a treasure hunt.
Indeed.
Yep. That's why I was like, treasure hunt, let's go.
And alternatively, this is why you need to go attack some innocent ships. Anyway,
I mean, I
second-
guess we could, but like
I'm honestly getting
treasure
on
hunt.
board. I mean, I'd like a treasure hunt too, but I'm getting turned on to the idea of being the shit out of other ships. So
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, of course, we're gonna do some of that too.
first day was
gotta get our
fairly
numbers up.
uneventful. So second day, y'all make your way into the port of Sangor. I will slide y'all over.
So I was inside the ship the last time. Are there any rules of behavior while on this place? Are we
I'll be finding
planning?
that out. I'll be finding it out when I sign us off on our porting.
All right, so hopping over here with your tokens.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I think
6.
I have a good rule. If you make trouble, don't bring it back to the ship.
Are we planning on coming back to this place?
Probably.
I would like to keep our options open.
I
Yes.
imagine Sengor is going to be the port that is most friendly to us because it doesn't like slavery, and neither do we. So
Mhm.
But that's not to say we wouldn't do business with Blood Cove, because who are they to say no to money when we buy their slaves?
exactly.
Exactly. Here, let me expand the map here a bit.
All of the twins just go, exactly.
Here we go.
All right, there we go.
go. That's
And
more.
they say the city grew 3 sizes that day.
4 sizes actually, but close enough.
Close enough.
All right, so gonna drop y'all. As y'all make your way into port, we'll say it's this one here. I'll go ahead and just drop y'all right there.
Oh, it's been actually a while since I've been in a city like this.
And then let me get the ship. Oh, I could have just grabbed y'all from the other map here. 1 second. I could have just grabbed the Blood Cove one. Okay.
So they're pro-piracy, anti-slavery. Got it.
Yes. Pro-piracy, anti-slavery.
Sounds like
My
home.
kind of people.
Hopping in over here. Oh my god, that was... Oh. It's like I fucking nutted. Jesus Christ. Oh.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You have no idea how long I was holding that one in. Jesus.
What?
I sneezed.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, there
okay.
is dick sneezing, so
Yeah. not that kind, but you know. Anyway.
Okay.
I would
Anyway.
hope not in the middle of your stream with all
Not
of us
in the
here.
stream,
God
no.
damn.
I wouldn't subject my viewers to that.
Don't
Even
don't
though
pull a dark side, Bill.
Jesus Christ! Oh man! Oh, the absolute fucking legend! Oh Jesus Christ! Anyway, making your way into Sangor, just like Saphyrus said. Huh? Oh my
What,
god!
dick sneezing?
Oh, door came in.
God damn.
Anyway, so just like Saphyrus said, the port of Sengor is friendly to pirates, but not to slavery. Let me get the... anyone would like to roll a knowledge local check for me to learn some other things about it?
Not me.
Bam.
I guess I will not do it.
Woo!
Since Valen.
Oh.
Well, you
Knowledge
can
local
still
do
roll
not
it
cast.
for
You'll have
assisting, you know. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I am
Nagaina
not
said no.
rolling to assist.
You have
Look at
never
that.
been to this city in your life, and you are not familiar with it in any way whatsoever.
What is a
Fine,
city?
Ignorance is still a place to start. Ignorance is still a starting point.
That it is.
So, let's see here.
Saphyrus did homework.
Yeah, Saphyrus definitely did some homework, especially given his previous backstory. He would actually be familiar with information about Sengor because Vera, over the course of many decades, has attempted to establish a trade embassy in Sengor, but has found that communications have been plagued by bad luck and constant pirate attention. Unfortunately, they're having some trouble with that. So far, none of this has been traced back to none of this has been traced back directly to the government. However, with that natural 20, it can probably be a pretty good assumption that Singor doesn't really want a trade embassy from Vera, given their predispositions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It means that we're going to have to start doing bureaucracy, and then we're going to have to start protecting trade lanes, which means no pirates.
Things like taxes and law. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you guys.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
That's all you guys.
The other info here. The city is governed by a council consisting of nobles, priests, merchants, and the military. Council posts are generally inherited rather than elected, but so long as the city continues to prosper, there's very few calls for reform. And
to my ears.
given the the beautiful architecture of the city itself, you can also see that a lot of the inner corridors and everything, very similar to I'm blanking. What's the city in Italy with the canals?
Venice.
Venice. Very similar to Venice. The city of Singor has canals traveling all throughout the city itself, which carries those willing to pay a modest sum to travel anywhere anywhere in the city that they just don't want to travel on foot. You know.
I think you lot, my friends, I think you're really going to like this place. All the times I've heard of House Pernemia or Truda and the Castellanters trying to gain foothold here, they just don't want to do business with such trivial pursuits like taxes and other disgusting pursuits.
Can I use the canals by just swimming in them instead of
you
having
can
to walk places
yes
or take a
you
boat?
can actually.
All right, bye guys.
Yeah. She's just like, this is my kind of city. Flop.
Splish.
So, I haven't been in this kind of places in a long time. Are we free to go on our way, or
My presumption is to just not make any trouble, but I suppose I'll need to go sign in with the port masters before we, so we can get an idea of the rules of the trade.
Well, seeing as I took the lead on it last time, perhaps I should do the same again for the sale of what we have taken from the plantation, as well as take hold of making sure we have all the proper supplies before we leave again. We need more food, we're going to need more... He just starts pounding on his hands, like, he was talking to you, and then he immediately already started...
And
he just starts wandering off.
As Aesop goes off, I'm gonna also, Saphyrus is gonna chime in, and someone should also go along with him with some of our new crewmates to see what we might best outfit our new numbers with.
I am not very good at that. Do you mind in that case, Captain, if I go on look around? I have a few things I'm interested in looking.
Yes, just I'm sure I don't need to say to behave, but that's just me being wary of being in new territory is all. Have a blast. Have a drink.
I'll keep my tentacles to myself. Thank you very much. I'm gonna make my way.
By the way, Ulki, quick question about your tentacles. Are they like constant?
Yep, they can only be concealed by bulky clothes or magic.
Are you wearing bulky clothes?
I do have that. The pretty much what I'm wearing on the new art. So could I possibly hide them in there?
Do you have sleight of hand?
Look like a hunchback.
Yeah.
It'd be a disguise check more than anything else.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have disguise, Ulki?
Let me see.
think you
have-
can-
I have 2 ranks on it.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a disguise check to conceal your tentacles.
No.
Let them hang out free.
Let them hang loose.
Does that
Free-
count as flashing?
Free the nip.
Free.
Free the tents.
Free the tip.
Free the tip.
But
Hey,
I
let me
do
see
like,
them. Let me see them tennies.
but I do not like have them like flopping around all the time. Just like do
Yeah.
like the saying thing and wrap them
You're just-
around.
You're just
my neck and
making
head.
them act very politely.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
and I probably have Ava out just so he can see also the city, even though he's
All
probably
right.
terrified of it.
all right. I would. All of you roll me sense motive.
Okay.
Everyone?
Everyone except Ryuuko, because it seems like she has already decided on her mode of transportation here.
Yep.
All right.
Is the
Oh,
one
perfect.
Barbados gives no fucks.
Yeah. So
I suck.
all of you. It's probably a pretty good idea to have someone go with Ulki, just to make sure that nothing bad happens.
Nagaina will
because-
go with Ulki.
It's literally
everyone.
a city of thieves.
Yeah. Not only that, it's probably not the best idea to have the 2-tentacled tumor bunny having individual traveling along by himself.
What a sentence.
I will go with him.
The betentacled.
The be tentacled
Well,
instead of bedazzled.
Aesop was going to go sell stuff, right?
Yeah.
I have decided I am selling things as well as resupplying.
Cool. Do you need a helper with that? Because I haven't really got many plans.
That works. Well, you and I apparently are just the merchant team, so I think maybe we need to really focus on like our appraise check and merchant checks and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
I'll
So
either stick with Saphyrus to keep it 2 and 2, or I might check out the food scene. Depends on what Saphyrus is doing.
Well, I'll be sticking close to port to probably to like sign off if I need to, but then we can tag along wherever.
okay.
I wanna go check out food.
I'd love to do that as well.
Wanna go out to
Oh.
dinner? Wink face.
Sure.
When you're done with the stuffy shit over here.
I would be honored.
All right. So
Everybody all hooking up already, damn.
Goddamn. All right.
Already.
Already? We haven't since session 1?
Yeah, I mean,
I swear that Hana, Saphyrus, and Ryuuko have been like a threesome since session 1.
Something
Kind
like
of.
that. Anyway.
Hana and
Kinda.
Saphyrus are a bit more on the friendly.
Yeah, they're friendly, but then they share the It's weird.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's an interesting setup.
don't question
Anyway.
it too much.
Anyway, so I suppose we'll start off with the signing off on things here. So Saphyrus, pretty similar to the port at Blood Cove. You walk into the office of the dockmaster, and you're greeted by his or her secretary saying, "Oh, hey, wait a moment." And after a few minutes, let me get the handout for this one.
And I will have Cubados. I do have Cubados with me.
All right, you do have Cubados. Okay. The fuck did that art go? 1 second. Here. There he is.
I think
Okay.
his character list is past mine now.
Ambitious.
Indeed. Indeed. All right. So, after a few minutes, you'll be brought into the office of Cecil the Dockmaster.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ah, new traders?
Yes, sir. Captain Ortruda at your service.
Okay. And, so Captain Ortruda, give me a second here.
Yes, so just saying now,
So,
I give no fucks about my last name anymore.
so, Ortruda. So with you introducing yourself as Captain Ortruda, Cecil will he was writing something down on his desk, and he will stop and turns looking at you. Ortruda?
Perhaps I had not clarified. I am in no means a representative of Baronage. I am, my crew and I are proud pirates of the Red Isles. And by no means would I ever desire to harbor the same interests that are so opposed here in this city.
As long as you don't mean to bring Berenice's navy to our doorstep. Welcome to Singor. I am, as you've probably surmised from my secretary, I am the Dockmaster Cecil. Very happy to have some new patrons of the seas here.
Asmara smiles upon this city. Lord Cecil.
So, in that case, let's see here. Are you familiar with this process at all? Is this your first time making port in any city as a...
Not necessarily. We've actually had to make port in Blood Cove once before, and before you say anything, I am fully aware of your differences of business practice.
Well, I suppose there's no need to make this any longer than it needs to be then. You know the drill. He will slide the parchment across the desk to you.
And I might say, as I begin taking up quill to sign off, my crew have brought some newly, shall we say, liberated folk into your fair city. Was there a locale we might be able to direct them in case they need to find a place of work or the next of kin at Ketera?
Well, we can always use more people working the docks, if they're familiar with just manual labor. Then it's good work. It's always needed. If there's any of them that are specialized in artisan work, just have them speak to my secretary, and I'm sure she'll be able to find work for them. But we're always in need of helping hands here. If any liberated parties you find are in need of good, honest work.
I'm sure they'll be very glad to hear that, both in the reception of coin and food. And I suppose whatever may get on the nerves of those concerned about the consortium. He just kind of mumbles that part to see if he can garner interest in what he said. a bit of a little tossing the verbal breadcrumb, as it were.
Mm. It's so with the mention of the consortium, he will take a deep breath and breathe it out. Breathe it out very quite forcefully. You play a dangerous game if you're going up against the consortium.
Well,
doubly so, being so very upfront about it.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. You see, the last time I made port in Blood Cove, what was his name? Lord Balzoni seemed a little. I heard mention of some sort of consortium, and he didn't seem too happy about it. Perhaps there was something I might have been missing.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so give me a second here.
Confident as I may seem, I am a bit of a greenhorn at this habit among the. I'm out in this junction of the sea at the moment, so any extra knowledge I might be able to have to protect my crew,
well, no real other way to put it. The consortium are the largest slave market and slave traders in all the Isles. Any slaves that you may pick up at one point were likely owned and sold by the consortium. So any trouble that Blood Cove may be having with them, that does not really bode well. They have a...
You think they may be expanding?
I worry about that.
Are there any places out at sea that we should steer clear from, that they seem to be more concentrated?
Well, at least for now, I would say the northern half of the Isles is consortium territory, for lack of a better term. With their closeness to the Virenheim Navy especially, it's not the easiest place for greenhorn pirates to make a living.
The Navy. The Navy of Vera isn't doing anything about a massive slave trade operation. My
You
God,
think
how the mighty have fallen.
Vera... You think that Vera would actually do anything about it, especially down here? My belief is that the Vera Navy are funding such thing to keep the Pirate Council in line. But that's just my thought process on it.
So they act as a potential sword and a shield.
The very same.
Well, we will steer clear of it for now. And I suppose that being said, so here's my signature. And anything around town I should be aware of? Any rumors you might have heard of any locations, or
well,
just keep my eyes open for?
Go ahead, roll me a diplomacy check here.
Sure. $19.
All right, with a 19, let me pull up potential rumors. Let's see here. Okay. Rumors. Well, recently we've had some people complaining about Sahagin attacks out at sea. They're crafty creatures. If you ever run into any, make sure to kill all of them. It seems like they're sending out scouting parties from their hovel in Mancatcher Cove.
Mancatcher Cove. Yes, we did. I think we did receive such an attack one night. Thankfully, some of our toughest were on deck on watch.
That seems to be their MO, is that they'll attack at night and try and slaughter as much of the crew as possible before making their way off.
Mancatcher Cove. Now, we thought Grendulos were bad to deal with.
Grindylows are small fries compared to these menaces of the sea. And Ryuuko, you're in the room with this as well, right?
Yeah, I've just been hanging out.
You are aptly familiar with the name Sahagin. Not only from your brief encounter aboard the ship, but also because of the fact that they're quite the menace in Shinrin as well.
Yes, they are. Very familiar. You just assume every fish knows each other?
Swim
so
the same
rude.
ocean.
Yeah, same ocean.
All
Same
Goliaths
water.
know each other.
Presumptuous.
All right.
Like I know every Vishkanya that ever existed, right?
Exactly. You're familiar with the legend of what's the ass blaster known as. Let me flip over to the Champions of Notes.
Cat.
Cat, yeah.
Yeah. Katsumi the
Snake
ass
lady.
floater.
Ass bloater cat.
Yep. Good day.
Otherwise known
So
as
many
Snake
20s.
Lady.
Is that all the info that he had for me then?
Sahagin, and then with that check, yes. That's the main one.
And then at that point, he'll turn back to look at Ryuuko real quick and say, "Last question, my good man." Turns back to Cecil. Local dinner recommendations? Any favorite locales?
Let me get that info here. Is it this one? I think. Let's see. All right. One second. God damn it! It doesn't have anything on that. Okay. In that case. Well, I could recommend the Lucky Lantern. It's a personal favorite of mine. They have quite the spread of food and tales to be told.
Eyebrows perk a bit, tales to be told.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Lantern, you say?
They say it's blessed by the legend of Caden Kalian himself. They say that one day, while traveling in his drunken escapades, he made his way in there, and soon after, he went off on his quest to one day reach godhood. But he doesn't remember because he did it all in a drunken stupor.
Imagine waking up one day and realizing you're God. Is this a legend that I'm aware of?
Roll me knowledge religion check.
I don't have it. Fuck.
Oh, roll me a intelligence check on this, because
All right.
you've heard baronies. You're probably pretty familiar with.
Yeah, 15.
All right, 15. Yeah, Caden Kalian is his titles are the Lucky Drunk and the Accidental God.
Rude.
His areas of concern are freedom, ale, wine, and bravery. And yeah, true to what the Dockmaster said, he performed the what was referred to as the Test of the Starstone. He was a freedom fighter who one day his drunk friend challenged him to take the test, and an equally inebriated Caden accepted. And regardless, after 3 days, he woke up, literally just emerged as a deity.
No, sounds like Tuesday.
A 3-day drunken... A fucking 3-day drunken bender, and he becomes a deity.
I understand your love for Besmara, but I like that one. I want that one. I want to be a paladin of that guy.
There's also a
My
fighting
lord.
style associated with him too.
Yeah, there is.
My lord Cessful, you went for the hardest sell, and you are a testament to the merchants of this city in that case. That being said, I suppose we shall be on our good gracing way.
Well, welcome to Singor, and look forward to future business dealings with you.
And there shall be plenty. Elegant bow. My dear, shall we?
Elezen bow.
God. All right. So, with that, we will slide on over to Aesop and Valen. Not Valen. Valen. Sorry, I've been
Who's
playing World of
Valen?
Warcraft. I've been playing World of Warcraft for the last week. I'm sorry. Valen, for those unaware, Valen is the Draenei leader, faction leader.
Yeah.
He's the light boy. Anyway, Aesop and Valen. God damn it, Valen. Aesop and Valen.
That's my brother.
That's my brother. You guys are making your way to the merchants. Will you pay the 2 silver toll to ride along in the canals?
It's 2 silver, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Is that
Winning.
two
Trying to get on the boat.
between us, or 2 silver for both of us? Each.
It's 2 silver for traveling to a specific location.
Okay.
For each of us?
No, it is you pay the it is per trip rather than per person.
So 1 silver each of us, got it.
Basically, yeah.
Cool. Yep.
So as Aesop and Valen make their way down onto the boat here, and just sitting across from each other as the rower just starts making his way down through the canals.
How romantic.
Yeah.
You know, the canals here make me think a little bit of Naya. They did something similar.
Yes, it's a little bit similar, but if I recall from what you described of Naya, Wuten, it was like the sort of dock area was pretty much also partially underwater because
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's
because,
kind of like this, except the canals are more inland and the closer to the ocean. Well, it's more underwater. Well, Undines.
Indeed.
Well, it certainly made getting to anywhere along the dock for me very difficult.
The ability to swim, it would be very helpful. Would be very helpful.
Yes.
You'll need to stop going on dates like this.
If you buy me my lunch again, I swear. I will use all of my carpentry skill ranks to put a hole in this boat.
I don't know if you need carpentry to do that.
Just sliding down here. All right, this is.
I know exactly how this boat was made, and I can take it apart just as easy.
There's no need for strats.
Here you are.
No, he
This
doesn't
is-
say that. He doesn't
This
say
is this is the market area.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes,
We'll,
thank you.
Most likely be back down here by the evening if you wish to be the same one to take us back.
Well, as long as well, hopefully someone else takes me, but you know, I'm fine with waiting as long as no one else needs some traveling around the town. Any
I
hoozles?
see.
Any hoozles?
Well, we will see you when we see you. Farewell.
Well. And good luck. And
Thank you.
with that,
It is now
So-
to start wheeling and dealing to both sell our plunder and to restock the ship.
indeed. So, go ahead and
Of that, restock can also include stuff to make magic items and potions and alchemic items and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead. Sangor is a. Sangor is, in fact, a metropolis, and so you will be getting 100% of your return for your sell of plunder. In
Ooh.
addition, if you would like to get a little bit more for it, you may roll a bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or profession skill like profession merchant.
I can do bluff like last time.
All right. Well, in
I
that
can
case,
support him with using appraise, I believe.
I would allow that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, he's doing more of like the actual selling. I'm doing the upselling.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, that is a 20 on your check here. So, it is... All right. What's that? Okay. You actually get a 20% upcharge on that. You gain 1,200 gold pieces worth of plunder.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
half of that goes to the crew. So that'll be 600. 25% goes to ship funds, so that'll be another 300
Okay.
And then
That'll
300 split
for the
7
party.
ways, I believe.
Okay.
300 divided by 7. So everybody gets 42 gold pieces,
Cool.
8 silver pieces, and 57 copper.
Are you sure? Wait. One
I
second.
divided 300 by 7.
300 by 7. It'd be 8 silver and 5 copper. Not 57.
Okay, fair enough.
10,
5 copper.
because 10 copper makes 1 silver. It's all base 10. It's not base 100.
Yep.
Yeah. 42
dumb.
gold pieces, 8 silver pieces, 5 copper pieces to all players.
We'll want
Or
to make
first.
sure to write that up for Cygnus to be able to put it in his sheet later.
Yep. All right, I will drop that in there. Okay. Now, were you guys wanting to do any, like, purchases in terms of, like, outfitting the crew?
Would probably be a good idea.
Okay, in that case, equipment. It would be 5 gold pieces to outfit another squad. So this will be a question for Guti. Guti, are you all wanting to do another crew squad?
I was talking that over with Cygnus a little bit, and we kind of got the impression I think from what you posted earlier this week that it wasn't something we needed to do immediately, so we kind of put it on the back burner.
Okay.
So I think I wish I could confer with him right now, actually, because
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, you're also a captain. You can make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Let's see.
What we could, so what we'll say is, you guys can purchase equipment for the squads. We won't assign it to any specific squad until after Cygnus has a chance to look at it. If that works with y'all.
Sure.
Yeah, and the only reason to say that is that I can make decisions, but he's also helping run the sheet as well. So I'm thinking.
So
Fair
what
enough.
we'll do?
It looks like there's 2 more squad spaces, so just take 10 gold from the
Yes.
ship gold.
And it was a matter of agreeing upon, because we were thinking of giving consideration to a 4th squad. It's just agreeing upon like what it would be composed of.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's
We'll,
space for 2 more, so we should just spend 10 gold from the ship's funds, and we'll and then you can assign them later.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So we'll take 10 from that. 18.
Squad X.
13. Okay. So I'm just gonna put in the cargo squad melee weapons and number of 2. Okay.
There you go.
Yep. So they'll be all outfitted with their weapon of choice. For ranged weapons, are you wanting to equip folks with ranged weapons as well?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
So ranged weapons will be 50 gold pieces per ranged weapons.
So 50 gold from the
50 gold from the liquid assets, basically.
Why not? We have one of those ready to go just in case, depending on what kind of squads you guys want to roll up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. In that case, I'll go ahead, pop that, and do squad melee weapons, squad ranged weapons. There we go. All right. So that is y'all purchasing those for outfitting squad mates later.
And I assume that restocking the ship's just something that we assume happens.
That, yeah, you can assume that just happens. It's a negligible cost in this regard.
As we do all our wheeling and dealing every time we're in a port, we can pretty much assume that we're restocking. Got it.
Yeah. If not, and like if not you, then some of the crewmates will be going out getting supplies and stuff for traveling.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So sliding on over to Nagaina and Ulki as they're making their way through the docks.
Making our way.
Making your way downtown.
So, I imagine Nagaina might not be up for much talking, Luna?
Also, let me
I'm
see.
kind of tired right now, but you can give it a go.
Ulki's mostly curious on why she decided to come with him, since his investigation might not be much of her area of interest.
It's not, but she does want to drag him along weapons shopping.
Ah.
For the crew. You know, there was
Oh.
that chick with the axe.
Oh, gotcha. Would make sense. In general, Ulki might be interested in looking at if there is any place where he could investigate his special kind of alchemy, kind of like a transmutation wizard,
Transmutation?
things like that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me just a second here.
Or perhaps if he can learn something about materials he might need for his investigation, and maybe buy them ahead of time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in Senghor, there is in fact a sort of like magic emporium type shop here. It is this building right here. So you may need to sort of like describe to me what it is that you're exactly wanting here. Also, both of you go ahead, or one or both of you pay 2 silver for the canal travel to sit across from each other rather awkwardly in a boat traveling slowly along the canals.
No, it's only awkward if they make it awkward.
Yeah.
Staring up at Ulki, silently expecting him to pay. She's not paying.
Look down. Look at the gondolier. I mean, I could just throw you to the side of the... Oh, yeah, but I guess we want to be civilized, right? Just pull out the gold.
Alright, so that'll be 2 silver, Ulki?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, and I have 8 silver left. Okay.
Alright, so, just sliding along, slowly plowing along. It's very, very silent, very silently sitting across from each other.
Yeah, sorta. And again, my cat snips off Ulki, just mumbling to himself.
Okay.
She's just staring at him with her elbows on her knees. She's Vishkanya spreading.
Oh god.
Snake spreading.
Elbows on her knees? Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, she's leaning forward, resting her elbows on her knees, but she's also Vishkanya spreading.
Yep. Love it. Gee.
Get off and see if I can find any... What is this building? Is it like a wizard tower? Is it like a
so it's kind of library / magic shop building. You can so describe to me what it is you're actually looking for here, and I'll see if I can find some info for you.
Well, the 2 main things would be, one of it would be maybe some encyclopedia about animal knowledge, specifically to add some things to his repertoire.
Okay.
And the other would be probably around like mutagen transformation and regeneration.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, with that, I'm gonna roll you another D100 here. Okay. It doesn't look like they have anything specific for like mutagen transformation. However, walking around the library area, you do find a couple of books that you find very much in your interest area, specifically aquatic animals. And then For 50 gold pieces, you can purchase this chronicle that will give you a +2 circumstance bonus on any knowledge check involving aquatic animals.
Okay, that might be handy. And anything about regeneration spells or that kind of stuff?
Are you trying to find info on like specific magic, like a scroll, or what are we looking for here?
More like a way on how he can, regrow limbs, perhaps regrow organs that are missing, things like that.
Okay.
Scroll of regeneration this early, damn.
If not a scroll that he can purchase, maybe a wave where he can learn magic of that kind.
Okay. Let me see if there's a.
The closest spell for that is the regenerate spell, and that is far beyond an alchemist's ability.
Not his.
Oh well, all right. Fine, fuck me, right?
he has a specific thing that I've given him here, but
yeah, fair enough.
So regenerate is a 7th level cleric spell. So when it comes to the cost for that, that is gonna run you about 2275 gold pieces. It's about.
Actually, I think I'll just shower after eat.
Okay, so 2,000. Okay,
yeah, 2,275 gold pieces for that. But there is a scroll. It is there. There is a scroll of regenerate that exists.
Not enough gold for that. Ah, fuck me.
I'm going to decline that offer.
Alternatively,
I was not talking to you.
Alternatively, Ulki, this isn't one that you can learn to use necessarily, but for 700 gold pieces, I will give you a book that details many different forms of magical regeneration of limbs. And however, in this book specifically, it required the limb to be present at the time of casting.
That's more like reattaching more than regrowing.
Yeah, it's like reattaching rather than regrowing. So for 700 gold, I would be willing to give you that one.
Not quite what I'm looking for at the moment. But I'm gonna take that aquatic beast book for 50 gold.
All right, excellent. So that will be aquatic beasts. Any knowledge check involving them will be at a +2.
Okay, so that's a +2 to any knowledge regarding this.
All right, excellent.
And it's 50 gold, right?
It is 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so I have 415 now.
Nagaina, as he's looking, he seems to be very specifically targeting regrowing of limbs as his main focus here. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that's fucking cool.
And yeah, you really might kind of getting frustrated and starting rambling more and more to himself, kind of like having an argument.
Nagaina, go ahead, roll me sense motive.
Okay.
I mean, you're right there. Why is he, like, talking to himself instead of you?
She's gonna punch him. Just like lightly punch him. Light for Nagaina.
Which is hard for everyone else.
You probably crack his hip. Ow, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing? You're just standing here mumbling at the fucking shelves.
What the... I mean, just this fucking library doesn't have anything useful we can use, and...
We? Who's we?
You and me? Me and Ava?
I'm not the one fucking regrowing limbs. Whatever the fuck you're trying to do.
I'm trying to look for a way to maybe help out our friends on the ship.
Well,
And
well, Nagaina, Aesop is the doctor.
Uh-huh.
What's the Bodhiswain doing? Looking into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Why are you looking? Okay, sorry, I was laughing at the nat one.
Bodhiswain.
Why is the bosun looking for this information? Shouldn't you just tell fucking whatever the fuck his name is, the one with the accent and the bad's face?
I mean, I don't think Aesop is really interested in this kind of science, and I for one want to be able to help Owlbear and Giver and perhaps other people when they have these kind of issues.
Well, Valen can fucking build something out of the ship, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in every case, for the matter, we didn't find anything useful, so why don't we get on our way? They might be waiting for us.
Can I
In the
do a
meantime-
knowledge check to think if I know of any creatures that regrow limbs, like starfish and lizards and
Do you
shit?
have knowledge nature, by chance?
No.
Roll me an intelligence check, then.
Okay, fantastic.
No. You can't think of any animals off the top of your head that regrow limbs,
limbs.
unfortunately. None that you've run into, at least.
No, okay, we're not going back to the ship. We need to get weapons for the crew.
All right. I thought the nerds were getting that solved, but okay.
I just look at him in disbelief, like this is the bosun who doesn't understand that we need to arm the crew.
He's not a bosun by experience, you know. He's a bosun because there was no one else.
He's a bosun because he was cool.
He's the
He likes the joke name.
He's not the bosun. He's the Bodhiswain. And he liked it because Nagaina got uncharacteristically mad when he called it the Bodhiswain.
Yes.
So now that is the official job title.
So now he's that out of spite.
Exactly. Also,
In addition, for those of you, Nagaina, for you and Ulki, you guys are at a Magic Emporium. In addition to the fucking library stuff, y'all can buy magic items here if you got the funds for it. Is there any anything specific you're interested in?
We need more treasure.
anything that can make me bite better.
Bite? Well,
Or
Well,
next,
for that.
well,
mighty mouth.
I think Mighty Fists does natural attacks as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Any magic toothpaste? Any
Oh.
enchanted nail polish?
Yeah. Amulet of Mighty Fists. There you go. It's natural weapons as well.
Yeah, but we don't actually. Since we're using the advanced bonus progression, that's a different one. Let's see. How much do you have?
You can still add enchantments. You can make it like fire and stuff.
Yeah, you could.
I have with the purchase of the book, I have left 415 gold.
Okay. 115. Let's see. List of cheap magic items. Let's see.
Would Nagaina be interested in the magic items, Luna?
If there's anything that can improve her will saves somehow, or anything that can make her hit harder, hit better.
I did have something planned for you for helping you with stealth, which we're turning Croup into that. We don't have the money for that. We don't have the money for much.
Not yet.
Figure it out. No,
Y'all
she's
haven't
not
really
interested.
done. Y'all really haven't done a lot of the piracy part yet here.
Nagaina has a one-track mind right now, and that one-track mind is saying we can't get loot if we don't equip the
money.
people that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the early grind phases.
Yeah,
We
the
can't-
early grind, but soon there will be much.
Right. Okay. Tell me something. How the fuck are we gonna get fancy loot if all we have are just a load of fuckers with no weapons and no armor?
Well, he's gonna bend down a little bit to meet her height.
What is this, a cruise ship?
Well, if we want to get some more money for perhaps buying some of the nice stuff, there are other ways we could, get some money in this place.
For 200 gold pieces, you could get a cracked pale ruby trillion ion stone.
My mom is what? Sorry.
A what?
What is that trillion ruby thingamajig?
I'll drop it in the pirate campaign chat. Cracked stone will give you a +1 competence on stealth checks. And it's only 200 gold pieces. That'd be good for stealth.
Do you have any gold with you?
I have, as a matter of fact.
Do you have enough for that?
For an iron stone. The fuck does this do?
I mean, you do have an iron torch, so you're familiar with them.
Yeah, she is familiar with this shit. Yeah, so she does have the gold for it.
Okay. You could do that for stealth check, if you would like. Let's see here. I'm just trying to search for very cheap magic items. Let's see. Cracked Dusty Rose Prism gives you +1 on your initiative checks.
Let me see.
Ooh.
That's actually a really good one.
How much is that?
It is 500 gold pieces.
I don't have enough for that.
I just need like 80 gold more for that.
Nope, Nagaina's gonna hold on to a gold for right now.
It sounds like we need to go treasure hunting.
Yes.
It sounds like y'all need to go plundering.
Wait, hold on. Was that a wondrous item, Wooten?
Yes, it is. However, in order to create it, you need to be 12th level.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
can't help you there.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the a special requirement for it.
Fair enough.
Ah, well. And I'm gonna like whisper to Nagaina. I mean, our offer is still up.
Sorry, Ebony, which offer are you referring to?
Maybe we can just go to another place with some low-life bastards that have a lot of gold. You know, people know when.
Out of that.
You know, people know what he's gonna miss.
I don't like the sound of that.
The troublemakers are making trouble.
I'm sorry, Saphyrus.
Why don't we relieve some asshole of some gold we won't miss?
Alright.
See? I told you we have good ideas every now and then.
Okay, well.
Let's do it.
So, where are y'all deciding to shake down someone for their gold?
What is the nicest looking area of this place that is not too guarded?
I want to shake down a long mask.
Okay.
Perhaps some like small guild house or
Either no, we want to find the Jeff Bezos of this place.
I want you guys to think very carefully about what I ordered you.
Oh, don't worry.
That is exactly what I'm
That
doing.
is exactly what he's doing.
Do keep in mind, just because Saphyrus does have a charming exterior does not mean he will not punish you severely for disobedience.
All right. So,
keep in mind his twisted veneer under that smile.
We're gonna measure if we can pull this off and decide if we can do it.
All right. So, Nagaina, Ulki, go ahead, roll me both perception checks.
Okay.
To try and case a target.
What's my perception again?
Okay.
Again, this is going to be me being cautious. Let's think about doing it, but we need to make sure we can get away with it too.
You're being cautious. So, Nagaina, we'll say you managed to spot a fairly rich-looking individual. The next step here. Unless there was any roleplay here, the next step here is a stealth check to make sure you are undetectable.
Okay.
Alright.
Stealth check, right?
Stealth check, yes.
Okay. Oh, we have the same stealth.
Let's see it. All right, there you go.
Chameleon.
And now,
There you go.
there's a couple of ways you can do this. There's a couple of ways you can go about doing this. Are you just wanting to pickpocket someone? Are you wanting to, have one of you go and distract him in some way, and the other one pilfer his pockets while he's distracted. How would you go about doing this, the two of you?
Do you want?
Safest
Do you
way
want
would
to?
just
Just pull him into an alley and beat the shit out of him, steal everything he's got,
we are
steal
not making a
everything,
scene.
including the clothes on his back, leave him with nothing but a loincloth. How would you go about
we are
this?
Not making a scene.
Do we do the money bot? Do we do the prince and the pauper?
The fuck are you talking about?
On the other hand, I can go there and dazzle him with my uniqueness. And you just, take away everything that is not attached to his body.
Mhm. So for stealing from this individual, it would be a sleight of hand check.
Well, I can do the sleight of hand.
All right.
And
So
I'm
I
gonna do the.
So I guess, Ulki, you're going to be the one that plays the distraction. How are you
Exactly.
going about this?
Okay, it's like a noble-looking man, right?
It's pretty noble looking. He's just walking down the street, minding his own business.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Sir, my lord.
What? Oh, well, what? Well, who are you? I don't think I've ever seen someone like you around here. Who are you?
It's me.
Who
Pedro.
are you? And what'd you say? Andrew?
Pedro.
Pedro? I don't know a Pedro. Who are you?
Sir, I am here. They took me. They replaced me. And look at what they did to me. And I'm gonna pull out the tentacles and you're just gonna.
Oh, good heavens! Put that thing away! And so, Ulki, while you're doing this, go ahead, roll me a bluff check. As you are trying to distract.
Oh, okay, bluff.
Yep.
Oh,
All
thank you.
All right. So, let me go ahead and roll his perception check. That would be... Okay. Let's use this one. Okay. Plus... Oh my god.
Did he roll a natural 20?
No. No.
He rolled a natural 1.
He did not roll a natural 1. Nagaina,
Yes.
if Ulki hadn't distracted him, you would have failed. And you would have, he would have called the guards on you. But however, with the, oh good heavens, put that thing away. What do you think you're doing?
Sir, it is a disease. They are spreading it across the town.
Oh, well, as Nagaina is just pilfering his pockets here and slips away. Oh, well, we have to get you to the infirmary immediately. What is this thing?
Can before I continue, can I tell if there's any particular trait on his appearance that I could
He
tell?
has a very so he has a very curled, very nicely curled mustache. He has nobleman's outfit. He's got like the billowed pants, with like the circular hips, and then like the really slim pants, Which is
as he's saying,
what...
Sir, be careful with your hair. It starts with that. Look, eventually, and I'm gonna make Ava come out of the nape of my neck.
Ah! Just fucking scurries away.
Is he running away?
Yes, he is. He's running away with like his arms flailing very, very comically in the air in panic.
Watch out for the tingle on your mustache! As he's running away. How much gold do we got?
All right, Nagaina. Let's see how much gold you guys got.
Yeah, let's see how much gold you guys got.
16 gold pieces.
I cannot let the captain know, or you guys are fucked.
You will be absolutely fucked if I hear about this.
16 gold pieces.
I have a card to play, and I will play it on you.
Oh no.
16
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh now.
16 gold pieces, which, you know, for what it's worth, that is actually a lot of money in Pathfinder time for the mundane and even noble classes. That's actually quite a decent haul there.
She's gonna give Ulki half of it. And she's gonna throw the coin purse away.
Alright. Now, we never tell anyone we did this.
She's gonna throw the coin purse away, off into some dark alley.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna just go to a shop in another area that is not as close to this man, and just buy a cloak.
A singular cloak.
Yeah, really big cloak to hide my tentacles.
Nagaina is still much more interested in furnishing weapons for at least some of the crew.
Okay, so
And then
while
we can get
so while Ulki is buying the cloak, you can take care of the weapons side of things.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
she wants to get a couple of axes, a couple of several swords.
Let's see here. So you're looking to get a cloak to help disguise your growths.
Yep.
Okay.
And just to be extra careful, I'm gonna tie my hair in a ponytail, to, just not look like myself.
All right. Well, let's see.
I don't know if you can hide yourself.
True. Just gonna raise a cloak.
Oh, that guy did not see me, so again is completely unconcerned.
Yeah, you are all good. Okay. So you can grab we'll say a burly cloak for let's see.
See, we didn't cause much trouble.
20 gold pieces. You can get a cloak that gives you a +2 circumstance bonus on disguise checks.
Okay. I'm gonna purchase that.
Yeah, and it's just a big mundane cloak. It's not magical in any way. Anywho,
does it look pretty though?
It is practicality, not look per se.
Gotcha.
It's a very big black cloak, basically, blackish brown.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, sliding over to Saphyrus and Ryuuko. Crew's doing their thing. What are the two of you doing?
Saphyrus's bullshit senses are tingling.
I feel like our crewmates are getting into trouble somewhere. No, that's fine.
I sense shenanigans on the wind, Ryuuko.
No, it's fine. I trust them. I think.
See the nobleman running.
No, that's on like a different like a completely different district of the
Yeah,
city.
we are.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just fucking around. Well, on our way, if we happen to spot any foppish hats, suppose I should fancy myself one.
Yeah, we'll probably have much better selection here than
A straw
anywhere
cap.
else we've been.
So yeah, off to the Lucky Lantern then, it seems.
All right.
That information. See where we can go next.
Sliding in over here.
Slidey slippy slip.
Slitty
The
slippy slide.
biggest,
If
biggest
any,
hat.
If there's any foppish pirate hats to be had, I will keep an eye out on such as well as prices.
All right. Well, let's see here. For 20 gold pieces, there's a So, you thought that Kongshabar had a quite foppish hat. This one is bigger.
Oh.
And it has a feather in it.
Ooh.
And for 20 gold pieces, it will give you a plus 1 circumstance bonus on influence checks to gather infamy when spinning your tail in taverns.
I'm going to head on over to this thing and try it on and do a little kind of androgynous fashionista pose for Ryuuko, and I'll be like, "What say you to this?"
Need.
Neat.
just need.
Just
20 gold. 20 gold is a steal for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I will step on over to the shop owner or whoever's running the counter and drop 20.
pleasure doing business with you. I must say that that hat suits you.
Does it match my eyes, would you say? Compliment them at least?
I'd say so. Good day.
Tips the hat.
Tips hat.
Tips pirate hat.
Matey.
Lady.
It covers half my face when I
Mafishy.
tip it.
My god. Mafishy.
Alright. I extend my arm to Ryuuko. Let's be on our way then.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So, Lucky Lantern it is, as y'all slide on over there.
I did take the price tag off, didn't I?
Let me check. Turn around. Yeah, I think so.
It's off? Okay, good. I've been rather embarrassing. Such is my life. Sometimes. Not really.
Not recently.
Not recently, no. Here I am jittering. I was back when we were slaves aboard the Wormwood. I only thought of a night like this, but here we are, survivors.
Indeed.
Worked hard for it.
So, making your way into the Lucky Lantern. First things first, as Ryuuko makes her way in, a number of the patrons will turn in surprise at seeing a merfolk making her way through the Lucky Lantern of all places. Ryuuko, do you happen to have knowledge local?
Nope.
Knowledge religion?
Nope. I am a fighter.
I am local, if that helps.
All right. Saphyrus, you go ahead then.
I got dungeoneering, engineering, and nature.
There you go.
Natureneering.
Natureneering.
Good
fucking god. Good fucking god.
You
know. So, merfolk in this area are seen as bearers of luck. So, a merfolk making her way into the Lucky Lantern itself, well, you know, as they say, it's could be
blessings coming twos.
Yeah, blessings It could be blessings. It could be a curse. It all just depends on the mood of the merfolk in that case.
That's a good
Now
move,
look
right?
at that. We've only. It seems your presence has only enhanced the charm of the place.
Mm-hmm.
They think
What you
that
mean?
They consider your kind. They consider your kind extremely good luck here.
Well,
Just lucky. No. You guys are what makes me lucky.
Well, I feel the luckiest at the moment.
Oh,
Let's find us a table, shall we?
You get a new hat, and now you're all kind of fancy.
It's probably just the diplomacy bonus. I'm kidding.
it's probably just the +1 to my influence check. But,
Yeah, that'll do it.
is that all I need? Is that all he needed to, win over the woman of his dreams? Was the foppish
Acting
hat
like
and the
he
+1?
wasn't already winning.
Yeah, the foppish hat and the +1. Anyway, so
You motherfuckers. Anyways.
no, the proper term is fish fuckers. Anyway.
Oh, right. My bad.
I confirm and deny nothing, God.
Yeah. No need.
Caden Kalian looks down upon you.
I give him a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Anyway, so making your way in. It's a pretty typical tavern here. A lot of beer steins, which I'll give that to you with that nat 20 on your knowledge local check, is in fact also the symbol of Caden Kalian, is a filled tankard of ale.
Also, fun fact
As it should.
that Caden Kaleo gentleman who you've instantly taken favor towards. He's the beer mug is actually his symbol of godhood.
My type of god.
I know, right?
And with that, let's
Buys a
see
symbol
here.
of him. AKA, we're getting a fucking.
Yep.
Caden Kalian. Here we are. I'll literally just drop the image here in the pirate campaign. It's just literally just a fucking his holy symbol. It's yeah.
Probably even say there's like, barkeep, 2 symbols of Caden Kaley.
And with that, he will. Well, it'll be 5 silver, but 2 massive tankards.
First round's on me. Clank.
Clink.
So, that's 10 silver down.
10 silver down. Or 1 gold.
True. I just counted the silver out of my
Yeah, that's fine.
so.
That's fine. Alright, so with that, is there anything in particular you're wanting to do? Possibly a infamy check?
Yes. Actually, though, with something that Ryuuko said, I did have a slight little conversation that I might try and stir.
Alright, sure.
So, Ryuuko, when we came in, and I know you laughed a little bit at the notion of being good luck, but I would certainly hope not to think that you would think otherwise about yourself. And I'm not saying this to offer any of my flattery by any means. I'll do that any other time. But I suppose it's just a curiosity. I don't suppose you truly think low of yourself, do you?
No, it's more. I just always feel like it's opposite. I feel like you guys bring me luck. I feel like I've been more lucky since you guys have been around.
Really?
Coming from a place full of my kind, I mean, trust me, not too much luck to be had there. But I leave, meet you guys, boom. Feel like the luckiest lass alive.
Slavery and on the wormwood aside, I presume.
Necessary. To be able to have you guys around.
Had good and bad.
Mm.
But, I'd love to hear more. Really. Like, what was it like? But I come to think of it, up to this moment, I haven't really had a chance to ask regarding it or getting to know, I suppose, that side of you. If you may not think it's too rude to impose.
Let's just say, even being on the Wormwood had more freedom.
Then your time in Nakayama. Really?
It's not the most. Well, I'm not from Nakayama, like, proper. Nakaumi, the sea surrounding it. Which is. I hear being inland is much better than where I was. Very strict with customs, if you catch my drift.
Do I ever?
From my understanding, you probably are very familiar.
Mm-hmm. Were you seen as, like, pawns to a greater end, or?
Yeah, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to keep the border safe.
Oh, was it? They didn't employ, like, child soldiers or anything, I hope. That's...
No.
So Hagens, then? In terms of...
More we were trying to repel Sahagins.
Ugh.
So many Sahagin. Sweat.
Well, I suppose all that fighting just goes to show how far you've come.
Definitely made me stronger.
And we're lucky to have you. I, unfortunately, have, where I'm from, child prodigy mages are, they don't get much, be it, of natural blood or not, they don't get much say in, how they wish to grow up. It's a society built on hatred and glory to one's nation and blah blah blah. I'm sure you've heard. I'm sure you're.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't even finish each other's sentences over it. Just yep.
Yeah, well.
Depressing topics aside, though, I suppose now since I have you, what is there anything in particular that you would like going forward?
How so? What I would like?
Well, we rule the ship now, and, I suppose as long as we stay clear of the northern region for the time being. What I guess I'm trying to say is something that you and I share so much in common regarding such parallel histories. We have choices. We have the world in front of us. Decisions of our own to make. And I suppose that comes with, is there anything that comes to mind where do you want to go from here? Because if it means you can tell that he's fumbling for words, which is not exactly something that he does. All right, cards on the table. The world is ours for the taking, and what in this world can I give you as payment for the lucky charm that you've been to me and making me one of the happiest gentlemen aboard the Siren? You and the others, of course, but I really feel like running along what you said, meeting you and Hana and Ulki and everyone else has probably put the most earnest smile on my face in ages. So, if there's something I might be able to... A course I might be able to set us to repay that, my bidding is yours.
All I want is your company, your companionship, and the adventures that being around you bring. I want you to bring me the happiness that you say that I bring you.
He will lift his tribute to Kalen. Kalen, right?
Kalian.
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 We'll lift his tribute to Kalian then. To our eternal happiness.
To our eternal happiness.
Ka-clink.
Clink.
Clunk.
It's gonna be more of that later, I'm sure.
Clinky clunks.
That's the beauty of subtle speaking.
Hana isn't going to sleep at all tonight.
Implying Hana can't join if she damn well plays.
Anyway. Any hoozles.
If y'all want to
expect
catch
Hannah's
whatever the
gonna-
hell she's got, I mean, go for it.
Note to self: along with the weapons, get earplugs for Hana.
Speaking of which, and speaking of our tales, I suppose I have one to tell. And with that, I will go right to my my check.
All right. So, which story are you telling in Sangor?
Well, since Sangor seems very pro piracy, anti-slavery, I suppose why not regale them with a tale of piracy of one who lost why not the plantation story, you know?
Exactly.
Right. Hell yeah.
Freeing slaves.
And if any of you out there are looking for some fine new employees willing to work for coin and full stomach, look no further than their saviors who are here before you tonight.
All right.
See, ends the tale with that.
All right. And so, go ahead, make me either a bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or perform check.
Diplomacy.
All right.
With my hat bonus.
Yes, with the hat bonus.
Diplomacy.
So 26.
You know, is there anything I can do to help him with that? I mean, I'm around. Maybe I can intimidate to like help punctuate the more
sure. You
part of the
can.
story.
You can roll one of those checks as well to sort of add flourish to his story. Proof with your big fucking sword. You know.
And your big old fish muscles.
Oh,
You
you
don't have
add
too
a,
much.
you added a +2 to his check.
Oh, nice.
So
It's the
There you go.
size of a man that can cut him in thirds with one strike.
There you
all right.
go.
So with that 28 on your influence check, you gain 2 infamy and 2 disrepute. So you are now at infamy and disrepute level 10.
Yes!
There you
We
go.
did it, boys!
You have now reached Disgraceful.
Hell yeah.
You may now purchase Disgraceful Impositions, and you may choose one favored port and gain +2 bonus on all infamy checks made at that port. So, which one is your favorite port, Saphyrus?
I mean, discussing out a character with the group, this is a pretty good one, right? I mean,
I feel like this one matches our sensibility, or some like everything that we stand for. We're pirates. We don't like slavery.
yeah.
We can supply them easily if we dump the people we rescue here.
Definitely the
Something-
space, yeah.
It's a nice fair trade. Even if we buy them in Blood Cove, we can just put them off here and get more notoriety out of it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I feel like this
Exactly.
place literally
Notoriety
aligns.
means jobs.
This place is perfect.
All right. So I will
As
go
long as we
ahead.
don't make a bad name for ourselves.
Yeah, as long as nobody steals from anybody in the city, I think we should be just.
Anyone else feel like some?
Look,
Hmm.
they didn't see us stealing.
It didn't
They-
happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. The only thing they believe is there might be a disease spreading.
To be fair, Ulki is a wait. What?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So-
wow.
So,
as far
in
as they
addition,
know, Ulki is the face of a disease.
in addition,
Patient Zero.
if y'all would like to pop over
Love
onto
you,
the
Ebony.
Infamy and Disrepute, scroll down quite far down to the Impositions, you now have access to the Disgraceful Dispositions. So that would be, yes sir, Captain's orders, walk the plank, and get up, you dogs. So you can read
Okay.
through those descriptions should you be interested. And yeah, that's
So wait, we can cast like spells on the ship?
you have such a you have literally such a powerful influence upon your ship that it is almost magical in itself. So any one of the ship officers, or during ship combat, any of the naval combat roles can use their turn to activate an imposition, and activate one of those 4 currently. As you get more, you'll have to spend an amount of disrepute to use it, but as you gain more infamy and disrepute, you'll be able to go further down the table, get more powerful things, until literally at 25 at spending 25 disrepute at 50 plus or 55 plus villainy, you can, or infamy, you can literally summon the fucking Kraken.
That sounds like something that sounds like a an arc moment where fucking Saphyrus is just like, fucking, I'm a summoner, I bring the fucking Kraken, bitch.
Yeah,
honestly,
literally, yeah.
true. You thought Cubanos was the problem.
Mitch is dirty.
What if it was
You thought
Cabedos
that
in a new
Ulki's
form?
tentacles were bad, as more
Yeah.
tentacles pop up out of the ocean.
Yes!
Yes.
Just bringing out Cthulhu, don't mind me.
You thought Ulki had tentacles.
Ha ha ha, you thought. But yeah, you can have any of those 4 disgraceful impositions. You can activate at pretty much any time. You'll just have to pay the disrepute cost, and you'll be able to do those. And any one on the ship, any one of the player characters or ship officers can do that. Anywho,
Okay, so let's see here. All right, so 1 second. Okay, so infamy is a
From my
static
understanding,
disrepute is what we spend.
yes,
right?
disrepute is
Got
the
it.
currency for that. Yes.
Okay. Groovy.
Infamy is your reputation. Disrepute
That makes
is
sense.
like disrepute is
current.
like you calling in favors, basically,
Mhm.
based on your reputation.
Makes sense.
Yep. All right. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead. Let y'all continue here. You've gained 2 infamy and 2 disrepute from regaling them with the tale of freeing the slaves from the orc slave plantation. And with a rousing huzzah type thing, they are very receptive to that story.
I kiss Ryuuko as everybody cheers.
Woo!
Well, damn, all right.
And pound the rest of my beer.
Pound the rest of the pound the rest of the beer. And
some of beer now, huh?
Yeah.
Got him.
Pound the beer, pound the fish. Woo!
Well,
when I said I wanted a pound of fish, this is not what I.
Is it?
Grilled?
No, it's exactly what I signed up for.
Grilled or raw?
Grilled or
Yes.
fried. Anyway.
I'm letting Cygnus,
Brilliant.
I'm deeming Cygnus to let him know that we got we got where he needed.
Alright. Nice. In that case, so that'll be, we'll say, the first day of time at port. If y'all are wanting to continue selling your plunder, there's 2 more days at port. We can speed run those if you like, or if you have any other like specific roleplay action things that you're wanting to do, we can do that.
I'm happy to speedrun.
All right.
Sure. The only other thing I can think is that while we're selling plunder over the next 2 days, continuing to listen for everybody, honestly, we should probably sit there and go spreading around the city and gather information and see if we can find possible jobs, rumors, or other things that we're searching after.
Weirdest thing I heard the other day, Saphyrus. Oh, everyone around. There was some robbery that happened.
Sorry, Mac, what
Probably
happened?
watched the pockets.
Really?
Did you
And
read
also
the
been
local gazette this morning?
weirdness about an illness. Do you know anything about this?
Yes,
Oh,
I was
I'm-
reading about it.
Oh, I'm aware of an illness, all right.
I look at the Pharaohs. Oh yeah, you might want to get cover. I think they didn't like seeing me. I think they have a thing against elves.
Oh, racism here? Really? It doesn't seem like the type of people.
Nagaina just shakes it. Just think,
I don't know nothing, Captain.
I don't know nothing.
That bit went on so long I wasn't even sure if we were still shitposting.
Anyways, let's go
So,
ahead and start selling this plunder
Indeed.
and make diplomacy checks to gather info and see if we find anything else. That would be my suggestion.
Yes.
All right.
I will
Would you
continue
care
to
to
aid.
aid me? Yes, thank you.
I will continue to aid you.
All right.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that!
thank you.
Hey, look at that.
Very
Hey!
What are we
That is
rolling?
an
sorry?
appraise roll.
They're selling stuff.
Yeah, they are selling plunder on the second day.
We're making money,
Alright.
boys.
All right, so 1,000.
Meanwhile, there's just like, while all of this shit is happening, there's just a montage of Valen and Aesop just making fat stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Money,
doesn't.
money, motherfucker.
Yeah. Money, motherfucker.
Come on, Aesop, we're going to need money! And lots of it!
All right. So, first things first. You have sold. You weren't able to get a markup on the price, but you did still sell it for 1,000 gold pieces. So that is 250 to the crew, or 250 to the ship funds, rather. So that'll be 9, 7, 8, 9.
Splitting 7 ways. Everybody gets another 35 gold pieces. Everybody gets
Alright.
another 7 silver and another copper piece.
Yes.
35 gold.
And we'll need to write that down for Cygnus again so that he can also add it.
Yep. 2013. Good year. Anyway. Okay, so that was how much for each player?
35 gold pieces, 7 silver, 1 copper.
Copper for each player selling plunder on day 2. All right.
Okay, so it's 35.
There you are. Went ahead and posted it in Discord chat as well. There we are. In addition, let me see here. Got that.
Apparently my appraisal skills by themselves were just enough to sell what we had, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
that was my appraise check. I was gonna aid. I was just gonna aid Valen.
Yeah.
But apparently my math skills impressed somebody.
Your math skills were so impressive. You got exactly the value of
the plunder.
You could almost say like, you made sure that you got exactly the amount for the sale, to the point where it may have actually played up against Valen for his check. Because the DC, the DC is 10 plus 10 per 10% for Metropolis. So
they say I play a mean abacus.
Oh my god.
I can see. I just need a picture of Ebony. I need a sketch. I need a sketch of Aesop, like the scene from Road to El Dorado where he's playing the guitar, like very intensely, but with a fucking abacus.
That's the funniest shit.
Oh man!
I play a mean abacus.
This one.
Exactly, yeah, that one.
Oh my god.
Yes, that one.
That makes up for the Louis joke earlier.
Oh man. All right. Good deal. Good deal.
Anybody want to make diplomacy checks for gathering information?
I do.
I could, yeah. I want to hear if we're any closer to that potential Viren vessel we've been hearing about.
Yep.
I'm not great at it, but I'll keep my fins out.
Question. Wuten. And also if Goody would be okay with that.
See.
Because I know Saphyrus does the this curses that are very inspiring and whatnot about us. Is that a thing only the captain can do, or is it a thing that also the us can do, together?
So, give me a second here. I believe it's anyone can do it.
It's just Goody tends to volunteer.
He's the best
Goody.
for it, so.
Yeah, he's the diplomacy boy. So.
Is it possibly to do that with something like intimidation, like telling a story that is badass? And...
I use intimidation to help.
Yeah. So you need. It is basically, if you do the infamy check to try and raise your infamy, that is your action for the day, basically. You're not going to be able to gather information or anything like that. You are spreading the tale.
Gathering information is diplomacy, right?
Gathering information is diplomacy. Yes.
Yeah, I might do that better because I have bad diplomacy.
Okay.
Yep, I feel
Okay.
that emotionally.
Okay. So, with that, we'll go with Ulki first. Are you going anywhere in particular? Are you wanting to go to the Lucky Lantern as well?
Definitely not the place I was in yesterday.
Yeah. That's probably a good
I
idea.
probably would have told Ulki about it. Like, yes, these people went wild for the story I told about our plantation raid.
Yeah, better to try to hit another place to try to.
I may try using a different tactic to perhaps gather some more.
Try to go to the rough part of town, maybe.
Yep, probably where all the mean, tough bounty hunters and mercenaries together.
All right. All right, Ulki, pay me 2 silver.
Welcome to the salty spittoon.
Could I
Welcome
get
to the
everyone's
Salty Spittoon.
attention, please?
All right.
Oh my god.
Ulki, is it just you going, or are you taking anyone with you?
Does anyone want to come in case someone wants to cut my tentacles off?
You know Nagaina's just going to point and laugh if somebody cuts your tentacles off, so...
I unfortunately am out gathering info.
I'm out gathering info.
Nah, don't worry. I think Ava can take care of me.
All right. Ulki's going out on his own. Pay the fare and to ride down the river Styx. Here we go.
Wait a second.
Here we go. Go into the rough and tumble area.
They just call the canal the river Styx to the rough area. That's all. I promise.
NBD, bro.
All right. So Ulki, we will join you here momentarily. Those of you who are gathering information, Valen and Aesop, you guys are selling plunder. I'll up you down there. Nagaina, were you wanting to gather information as well?
No, I got distracted with Ulki yesterday, so I'm going to actually be going and trying to buy weapons today.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can pop down with Valen and Aesop there.
Yep.
Just helping with the stuff that we bought yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Yep-roo.
So Ryuuko and Saphyrus, you guys are info gathering.
Yeah.
25 and 18. Let's
Yeah.
see what you get with that.
Words.
Are y'all rolling it separately, or Ryuuko, are you actually assisting?
I
Saphyrus?
originally rolled it separately, but if you feel it would be better to assist.
Okay.
And
27 maybe.
Let's see here. Let's see. Well, very interestingly, it seems that there is a festival happening here at a small town called Lillywhite here in a couple of days. It's a festival that's been a tradition for many years, and it's quite friendly to a number of pirates. So if you're ever wanting to make your way there to make some friends with pirates, could be a method. Next couple of days for the
Is it on this island?
So Sangor is actually on like a peninsula area, and
Okay.
because technically this is actually still the mainland of Keonan.
Correct. Okay, that makes sense.
It's just like a peninsula along the coastline.
Okay.
Yes. Lillywhite. Let me see if I can get the info here. Let me see here.
So, sounds to me like there's a pirate convention coming up.
A pirate convention, indeed.
And
Well,
I've got the perfect
not a-
cosplay.
I would. God fucking damn it.
I'm kidding. Come
Oh
on.
man. Okay, so Lillywhite. Let me see here. Good. Okay. So Lillywhite is actually on Motaku Isle, which is it's a decent way up north, but it's a bit of a, let's see here.
Otaku Island, you said?
No, my fucking god. Motaku Isle.
I'm serious. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna be like, wait, are you telling me that it's not a convention on Otaku Isle? Okay. Okay, bro.
Okay.
I also heard
Okay.
otaku. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
PabsCon, goddammit, Ebony.
There we go.
There you go. PabsCon. Speaking of which, on another note, I will be at PabsCon this year. For those of you watching and wondering. Yeah.
Are you approachable though?
Oh my fucking god. I swear. I swear to fucking god.
I'll approach him.
Don't approach me.
Approach me, Jimmy.
Bet.
Alright.
Well, they can't ask you about daring douche if they don't.
I already have people asking me when the next daring douche is. I already have comments on that. Literally just came out. Already people asking about that. So, Lilywhite, if I can move y'all over to the map of the Isles real quick. Lilywhite, if you go over to Motaku Isle, which is pretty substantial island there. I'll just
It's a
drop it
Taku
down.
Isle, Wuten. Just embrace it.
Oh god. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Wait a
here we go.
second.
Just gotta go to otaku.
Got it.
Just embrace it.
There you go. Fine.
Oh my god.
Where's Otaku Island?
If you change it back, I'm not gonna.
It's too late.
I won't fault you.
It's too late.
Yeah. It's just what I heard in the moment. I can't.
I know.
Oh no,
It's
I
too
heard
late.
it too.
It's too late. Otaku Isle. Lilywhite is it's a small town off the coast of Otaku Isle, and god fucking damn it.
I'm gonna have a character from there now.
Like I said, they're having a bit of a festival for and
Dojins.
most of them are friendly towards pirates. So if you're ever interested, you can make your way over there. In addition, Otaku Isle itself is mostly unexplored wilderness, so who knows what else could be on the island itself. If y'all are wanting to do some
Treasure hunting.
I will not confirm nor deny.
For instance.
For instance.
So, Lilywhite. So you said it's in the next 2 days. Probably won't make it up there in time. I don't imagine.
Well, the festival's going to be going on for a good long while. It's just starting in 2 days.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You might miss like the initial start, but yeah.
Sure, miss opening ceremonies and all that.
Yeah. It's
Well, you also have to take into account sailing around the fucking islands and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like a week away at least.
It's a couple weeks, but sailing. In addition, while you're making your way over there, you could encounter some prey.
We'll have to see.
Well, we need to make sure it's a slave ship.
Either that is a slave ship or it's a ship that the three captains don't like.
Yeah.
A merchant ship. I'll hit a merchant ship. Fuck them.
Well,
The merchant ship.
speaking for our party member who's not here, I remember Cygnus saying that Hana was pretty much completely against that idea.
If they were innocent, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not willing to compromise on that, if I remember correctly. So.
But Viren Navy vessels, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, are Viren Navy vessels innocent?
I feel like I thought she was against like fishing vessels, like
It's specific.
Yeah.
If it was like a
Defenseless.
small-
Honest
Defenseless.
merchant.
Yeah, like small defenseless folks.
Honest
Yeah.
merchants, like, she is against that. But if there are, like, scum of the earth merchants that, like, steal from smaller,
If the
like,
ship
you know...
has Amazon's
Capitalist.
logo on it.
Actually, on that note, in fact, I think I forgot to mention it at the start of this campaign, or at the start of this session, but Valen, Solar, do you remember the thing that I mentioned to you at the end of session post-stream before?
You're gonna have to remind me. I've been destroyed by socioeconomic history assignments. Please remind me.
I get it. No worries. But while you were just sacking the slave settlement, the slave plantation, you found documents relating to Arkstone Trading Company.
Yes, we do. We have a list of ships that they use.
So fuck Arkstone Trading Company is what I'm hearing.
I gleam.
Yes, basically.
Manifest, yeah.
They're slave ships. If we find ships with the relevant names or relevant trade routes, pretty much we can safely assume.
Relevant flags.
Yep.
Yeah, those ships are targets.
In fact, with speaking of flag, welcome to Arkstone Trading Company.
Ooh, okay.
Man, there's just a bunch of fucking big merchant ships companies, aren't there? Fucking Arkstone, and then I guess whatever Pronamia's got, and Ortruda, and then
technically Ashworth too.
Ashworth, yep.
Yeah, they're all competing.
Has survived of it.
Yeah, and they all have to sail through the Isles because of the Eye of Besmara.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All
Besmara smiles upon her pirates.
Indeed, indeed she does. So,
day 3.
Yeah, day 3. We'll make our way back over to.
Regarding the info gathering,
yes.
Did anyone give any word on that spotting that Viren vessel, perchance?
Not with your checks there, no.
Okay.
So on the note of Ulki, as we make our way over to him, so you're on the rough and tumble side of town. You make your way into a what looks to be some sort of tavern? ? Broken windows, by the way, and a guy groaning as he's laying out. He's just laid out on the curb of the sidewalk area.
Okay, so question, Wuten. Who might be the most aggravating, imposing voice we have came across? Because I'm thinking of using vocal alteration for this.
Okay, the most annoying voice.
No. Most imposing and.
Oh, in that case, it would probably be one of the orcs that you recently picked up. In fact, almost definitely.
I'm gonna probably use one of the archer orc.
All right, so mimicking the voice of Krelag.
Yep, and also using my mutagen to just look like a taking Catfolk traits, like the White Tiger Man. Going to come in as opposed to Quaylag.
That'd be a very different type of voice.
Going to come into this. It's a tavern, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Come in. Now looking taller and broader. Use kind of the scimitar that we took from Plug.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much do a thing where, you are in the presence of the bosun of the siren, the group of bandits that mercilessly slayed the shit group that was the pirates of the. It was a Wormwood?
The Wormwood, indeed.
The Wormwood. The Wormwood. We took over that vessel and put an end to their. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Bad things. I don't know.
I like it.
to the vile, pussy bitch practices of slave trading. Now, and I'm going to proceed to tell the story of how we destroyed Plug and Scourge.
All right.
How I
killed the captain.
Yep. How I Roland the Chimera killed the captain.
All right.
And gonna present the cutlass and do a little bit of use a little bit of the cutlass's magic to do a little bit of water, probably
All right.
move around
so you're
there.
going to use the magic of the Tidewater Cutlass to.
Is there any
embellish-
way that I can use it for flair more than to?
You can just point it at someone that's not. You just don't point it at someone. Just point it at the air and just.
Yeah.
Gush water. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll me your. You're rolling Intimidate for this one.
Okay.
And add a +2 on that for you being the one that actually did the killing of the captain. Let's see it.
Yeah. It's +13. Okay.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Nice.
And also, probably as I'm saying this, like with the vocal alteration and my own form is probably at some points getting a bit more like feral and whatnot to be more imposing.
All right.
Well,
So
apparently it worked.
So with that check, it does not go up by 1. It does not go up by 2. Ulki, you fucking mad lad. You guys are at 13 infamy and 13 disrepute right now. Goes up by +3.
Nice.
That is
Very
the
nicely
maximum.
done.
You have gotten the maximum result of what you could have possibly gotten with that. Congratulations. As the crowd erupts into cheers and whatnot from your story of riveting tale of crushing the man's throat in your bare tentacle.
Actually, you know what? I think that would technically also be a 34 because since this is our favorite town now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There you
It
go.
does not. It doesn't add anything, but it will.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Extra
I just
flair
recall. I just remembered that. I'm like, oh yeah, the thing.
Yeah. All right. So, day 3 of selling the plunder.
Sell the
I
plunder.
think I did a good job.
Yes, you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
did. Jesus.
I will once again aid Valen.
Whoever wants to sell the plunder.
Yeah, or whoever wants to sell the plunder.
I assume it's you guys.
Yeah, I
Surprise.
already
We-
rolled for
We,
it.
we seem to be the ones that just kind of do it, so.
Yeah,
All right.
I rolled for it for the second day already, so we'll go with that. With 16.
Okay.
And there's my aid roll.
All right. So Valen at a +2.
Basically, I'm just there to make sure everybody's keeping their prices honest.
Yep.
At least until Valen tells me to shut the fuck up so that he can upsell.
So that would be 18 in total. I imagine that Valen's letting you be accurate, but he's also kind of just spinning in this little.
Real quick. This is actually your. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. 16. Wait. Okay. So I actually used the 16 for yesterday's check. So this check would be 25 plus Aesop 27. Okay. So let me get the numbers here for you. Plunder is 10 plus 10 per 10%. Okay. All right. So 1,100.
Nice.
So that would
Get
mean
that math going.
So that would mean 550 for the crew.
I like to imagine that Valen's letting Aesop do everything accurately with the pricing, but then he's just spinning this little lie onto it to make it seem more valuable than it is. Like, adding the little incentive that, well, sugar plantations are very prone to piracies these days, and I've heard some rumors that some have been destroyed near this city. Wonder who did that. Anyway, it means that sugar prices are probably going to go up soon.
All right, so 275 divided by 7. You get, for the third day of selling plunder, 39 gold pieces, 2 silver pieces, 8 copper pieces. Each player for 1/3 plunder.
And of course, 250 or 225 for the ship as well.
Yep, I went ahead and added that already.
Cool.
All right, there you are.
And other than that, I imagine we are good to set sail again.
Sounds good. Are y'all wanted to do any other infamy checks? I will say that as of right now, infamy will cap out at 4 times your party level. So it'll cap out at 20 right now.
Okay.
So next level it'll cap out at 24.
I will probably tell Saphyrus what I did yesterday. The whole.
Yeah. In addition, this gives you the chance to stock up on stories before you level up.
Might need a few more stories to stock up on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do I have another one I could tell, perhaps? Oh, you know what? I could just tell about the wasps. The wasps in the bridge collapsing and barely saving Ulki.
Yeah. Pop over there, and are y'all who's wanting to pop over there and help them?
I'll help.
I will.
I feel like we've just been hanging out, he and I.
Yeah.
I would just feel like, oh hey, this speech thing is actually kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Nagaina, would you like to help out the purchasing or help out the influencing?
I will help with the purchasing.
All right. Sliding down there. Since it will actually matter here, Nagaina, go ahead, roll me a...
Diplomacy, bluff?
Roll me a bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or profession merchant.
Okay, diplomacy, bluff, intimidate, or merchant. I'm gonna go with bluff.
Okay. Okay, so +4 to that. So 29. Just shy of the next percentage up, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that amount is the amount that y'all get. And Ulki, Saphyrus, Ryuuko. Influence checks.
And I will also cap onto this how we made friends with the Naga, who are now able to live in harmony with their spawning grounds.
All right. Oh my god.
And that does tack on, I did add on the favored port bonus there. So.
Excellent, excellent, good. Ulki and Ryuuko, go ahead, tack on the favored port bonus of +2 as well on your checks to add to Saphyrus.
Nope.
With intimidation, correct?
With a 10, that's a +2.
Yep. Thank you. With the favorite port bonus, we get the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I just like the sound effects for Saphyrus' story.
Ryuuko is now able to help no matter what she rolls.
Yes.
All right. So,
I'm helpful.
Saphyrus, regaling them with the tale of fighting the giant fucking wasps.
Bzz.
Bzz. That's another +3, my dude.
Hot.
Hell yeah. All right. So 15 plus that. Okay.
2 silver and 8 copper.
Good shit. All right. And Okay. So, with that, you guys have reached the infamy and disrepute threshold for Sengor. Once you guys reach 20 and level up to where you can get more, you will be able to gain more influence from Sengor.
Sweet.
Yep. So basically, you are all set and ready to go. We will slide y'all over to the map.
How much longer y'all expecting? I mean, I'll just keep going, obviously.
I can keep going for a little bit, yeah.
And for whatever everyone's for. I'm not
for whatever.
All right.
Can keep going, but probably not for too much longer.
Okay.
We
So
only have
where are
one
you
room.
guys wanting to go?
Well,
Can start making our way to Lily White if you want, because there's lots of islands.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
We actually, since we're on the sorry, since we're on the sea again.
Yeah.
Manifest.
I was gonna try and casting track shit.
Okay.
Check out
Same
where they
same
are.
as usual, because
Okay.
I just wanted to see if they were going to White Lady because they went from here to here. Just want to see if...
Okay.
What's that?
So you're casting track ship, correct?
Track ship.
Okay. I will go ahead.
Sorry if I interrupt.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's over there.
Okay. Okay. My curiosity is sated. I will once again make a note of where they are.
All
Little
right.
mark on the map.
Okay,
of
good. Since they're heading away from where we're going, that works.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
do
need to
be sure
probably-
to keep a market where they're they had
Yeah.
originally been for like a long period of time.
When we're around this area, we should probably check pretty regularly.
Mhm.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Just make note of where they've been.
Mhm. All right.
While Valen's doing that, maybe some of us could check out that manifest he grabbed.
It's true.
Because if
These
we're going
are
up
words, I say, looking
if
them
we're
over.
going up to, oh yeah, true. If we're going up to Lilywhite and we inspect that manifest, we'd perhaps, if we are fortunate enough to cross one of these ships, I wonder what group might surmise if we have the numbers to seize one ourselves now.
Well, it should be pretty easy to identify one should we come across it. It's just a matter of finding it in the whole ocean.
True. Say, Croup, what say you to our numbers now? If we were to seize a ship, seize one of the ships like one of these here.
Definitely have a better chance now than we did before. As we'll do. So we're gonna
well.
sail open sea for 1 week. We'll say.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we'll pop over here for 1 week travel. In addition, as you make your way on the 8th day, you'll be able to see in the distance Tidewater Rock. Croup will point that out to you.
I'm going to want to be crafting during these days.
Okay. Yep. Go right ahead.
And I could pretty much, I just don't know if it's how many items per day.
For crafting potions, correct?
No, alchemic items.
Okay, alchemic items. I think it just depends on which items, I'd imagine.
Well, I would want to make some sun rods, some Alchemist's fire, acid thunderstones.
Okay.
Alchemic glue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A poison tattoo.
So craft. I would let... Let's see.
On take 10, I can hit 29.
Yeah.
If I have, what's her name? Give me a second. She's probably under swabs, right?
Your shipmate?
Yes.
She's actually in the ship officers under shipmates. Nilru?
I see.
Nilru?
Yeah, if I have her assist me, could I get an assist bonus?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, that would be 31 on any check that I'm looking to do per day.
All right.
So then it depends on the DC of the things being crafted. I don't know
Yeah.
how many I'm allowed to make per day. That's just
Yeah.
up to you, I
Yeah,
guess.
so
I think the
Sunrod...
game assumes you make one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Sunrod.
Sunrod's DC 25. I've already looked at it.
Yeah, DC 25.
I would literally
It's
be
two
able
gold
to make
pieces.
it.
Yeah, it'd be one Sunrod per day.
So one alchemic item per day. Okay.
Yeah, basically one per day, unless it's like a very expensive one.
All right, I'll just go ahead and write down the things that I'm going to end up making here then.
Yeah. All right. So 7 on day 8. You'll pass by Tidewater Rock in the distance.
Okay.
Now there's a couple of ways you can go to Lilywhite from here. You can go this way, and that.
Third cost of 2 gold pieces.
You can go like that, or
66.
you can go around the. You can go around this way. And then like that. Which way would you like to go?
Kind of feeling through the island, the little islets here.
Okay.
We can look along the edge of the islands.
Yeah.
All right.
And is there anything of interest to point out about Tidewater Rock?
So, if you remember what I had meant, what Merrill Pegsworthy had mentioned.
It's the big choke point.
Yes, that is
big
that is the fort that Merrill Pegsworthy mentioned to you. Specifically, he said, where the fuck? There you are. Okay. Merrill Pegsworthy specifically said. What the fuck? Okay. Good fortune and sure sail await what one can crack the Tidewater Rock. Is what he said specifically. And that many of you were able to make the check that it is a it's an old Isles adage, and it was referring to a small castle called Tidewater Rock that commands a small protected harbor on a remote island south of Otaku Isle. It's said that anyone who can claim Tidewater Rock as their own will have good luck, as the castle makes a strategic watch point from which one can strike all the nearby shipping lanes.
Choke point fortress, but we'd need a fleet for it, so one day.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Actually, mind if I roll local on that? How well defended is Tidewater Rock exactly?
Sure. Go right
Like, what
ahead.
are we talking here? Like cannons, mortars? Like a general idea of how...
Depends on who's controlling it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like how hard would it be for us to do it?
Okay. All right, 28. Let me see if I can get that info here.
Would anybody like some Alchemist's Fires, by the way?
I'll take one.
Sure. You now have an Alchemist's Fire.
I can take one too.
You can have an Alchemist's Fire. There we go.
All right.
Good to have based on things we've been fighting. Some splash weapons and different damage is going to be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And every day you tell me we sail, I'm just going to give you another thing that I make, if I'm making things. Because next I might make some thunderstones for sonic damage.
I just imagine like Aesop's just bored and he's just like, anyone want shit? Anyone want anything?
Anyone want this explosive? Anyone wants this
Like-
explosive?
He's like the mom, like, is everyone okay? Anyone need snacks?
I brought cheese snips, mozzarella sticks, bombs. Was that last one? Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
They're spicy.
All right.
Fatty
I
spicy.
bet. I fucking bet.
Let's see here. When a
We
free
told you
captain.
about making napalm and made napalm in the ship.
But the napalm is so useful.
It is so useful. We're also been on a big wooden pyre.
Yeah, and if he
But I'm
does
not
it
supposed to-
right, then we have barbecue.
My carpentry
All right.
skills are not this high.
Well, get to work.
It's fine.
All
I
right.
don't... Drop it.
Okay, all right, so Valen, with that 28 knowledge local, the legend of Tidewater Rock has become both a powerful good luck talisman and an impregnable bastion over the time of its legend, but over the many years since it was originally built and founded. Control of Tidewater Rock has passed from hand to hand, and its strategic location and practical defensibility have enabled its owners to enrich themselves substantially.
Okay.
With the alliance of the free captains at the Pirate Council, Tidewater Rock became of less strategic importance, but the age-old axiom of good fortune and sure sail, await what one can crack the Tidewater Rock, has stood the test of time among the pirates of the Isles and is often quoted, if seldom heeded, even today. The most recent, with that check, the most recent Lord of Tidewater Rock was Iron Burt Smithy, captain of the Vale and 3 other brigs. Like his predecessors, he held Tidewater Rock as his seat, but controlled a few other small castles on surrounding islands as well. However, over a decade ago, Iron Burt Smithy went to sea with his small fleet in a feud with free captain Corolla Antiochus, and was never heard again. Word came back of his disappearance, and now Tidewater Rock is no longer held by the captain, but by his very arrogant wife, Lady Agatha Smithy.
Oh. So, judging, since I know all that, I know that for a single ship like us to attack it, it probably wouldn't end well.
So, you also, with that check, get that without any of her late husband's ships or network of castles, the Lady of the Rock is basically reduced to the forces that are on in the fort of Tidewater Rock itself. They don't have a fleet of ships. They only have a fleet of, well, not a fleet, a well-positioned battalion of soldiers at this point.
Okay.
However, they do also have, even looking from this far away, do any of you have like a spyglass of some kind?
You know, one of us should have fucking thought about it.
That would have been a really great idea.
Aesop,
Quick, someone build one.
Valen, would you like to retroactively say that you also bought a spyglass while in Singhor?
Yes, I would like to have done that.
I think that would be something that
Does our
Valen
captain
would
have
think of.
navigation tools as well? Just asking.
We have a nautical map. I do remember
Do
asking
we have
about
a
that.
compass? Did anybody think to get a damn compass?
Yeah, just go on a straight line. It's north.
You have
It's
a
always
cleric.
north.
We can discern north.
Exactly. We have a come person. Wait, no.
I'm just gonna let that one sit out there.
That one came out very well. Bravo, Sola.
Ah. He left. He left. Okay. You know what? Actually, here, I'll bring something back here. Y'all remember back on Bone Rack Isle? Y'all had a spyglass that y'all looked through to look at the Grindylows down at the caves before you went down to them.
Yeah.
We can say that just on your way back, you basically stripped the stockades of anything that wasn't necessarily nailed down and or in a fucking ghoul infested fly infested heap, you know.
Yeah.
You could say that. So y'all have a spyglass from
massive spyglass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Valen will look through that and yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So pulling out the spyglass and looking over to it, you'll see that you're being met with very much the same from 3 or 4 guards are keeping a close eye on your ship as you're making your way across. Most of the armaments look to be catapults and ballistas. And not much else. Just yeah.
Well, it's
Ultimately, I think if we want to parlay with her, we probably should come with a bigger showing of force.
Yeah. We're just passing through.
yes. I would say that's best for now.
It's like Monopoly. You're not in jail. You're just.
I was
visiting.
just thinking of that. Just visiting.
Just visiting. All right. So day number 9. Nothing too interesting. Day 10. 10 days out at sea. You know, it's you're in the trading lanes now. And my friends, you spot one.
Oh.
Well.
They're passing around the southern end of Otaku Isle as they're trying to probably make their way back north towards Port Peril.
Well, this one is actually coming down this way.
Oh, it's
because
coming
this is actually like a major trading lane because it like slides.
Yep,
it
it's a very
perfectly
straight
fits.
way between things.
Yeah, it's basically like a perfect straight between Port Peril and the rest of the Southern Isles.
Are they flying?
And then it gets out into out into the open Castrovan Sea, and then from there they can sail wherever they want. But they have to go through the Isles first.
Yes, they have to go through the Isles.
Are they flying the flag of the Ark?
Look through your spyglass.
Yeah, look through your spyglass and find out.
All right, and I'm going to do that to check.
All right, go roll me a perception check.
Quick question: is there something else I could have picked up back when we were in Sengor? Because I didn't think of it. Wuten.
Was there something specific?
Yeah, I wanted to get my my cane upgraded to also not only is it a club, I wanted it to also be a flask thrower. It cost 25 gold pieces.
Sure. Yeah, you can pick that up.
I don't know if you want it to be able to. Would you want to change the cost because I'm upgrading my cane, which is a club, into a flask thrower as well, aka it's.
Subtract the cost of the cane from the cost of the flask thrower.
It's 0. It's a club.
Oh, well.
It doesn't cost anything.
Take off
Time
2
and
gold
a half?
pieces. Yeah, time and a half.
Okay, so 25 plus 12.5, so 37.5 gold, and it's both a cane and a flask.
Yeah.
AKA the little parrot head. You can just kind of slot like an alchemist fire, and you can use
And
it like
yeet
an atlatl. almost like an addle and just kind of yeet it. So
All right.
it makes
good
it for
deal.
the range increments the same as my bombs now. Instead of 10 feet, it's 20 feet.
All
Nice.
right.
27 perception.
Okay. 27. My friends, this is one of them. You are looking at an Arkstone lugger, a longship. And looking at it, it's got quite the haul. Are you ready?
Say, Valen.
Yes, Captain.
I think it's time for you to ready your specialty.
I will call down the clouds then.
Wait, are we starting combat today?
And
All right, lads, to deck and positions. Our first vessel calls.
And with that, we will engage the ship next time on Pirates of the Red Isles.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Excellent. So, who wants my boarding pike?
Yes.
Is that a euphemism or
Yeah.
Well,
Which
I make one
one?
about Ryuuko, but we already... we've done, like,
I was about to
6 of
say,
those,
pretty sure you
so-
already gave that to Ryuuko.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Who wants my literal boarding pike?
Me.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like Nagaina being the leader of the boarding parties would probably be better.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
boarding
Gimme.
pike of repelling. So.
All right. Next time on Pirates of the Red Isles, we see if my my system for piracy actually fucking works. Let's find out.
I'm excited. Let's fucking go, baby.
Yes, yes. But until then, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed. It was a bit of a slower, more RP focused session today. Not a lot of combat mechanics, rolls, and all that. But next time, we hunt.